Hello and welcome to the Redmen TV. It is the watch-along. This game is going ahead after umming and ahhing for 2 days, whether I'd be sat here with you, Steve. I'm glad that I am sat here with you, mate.
I'm delighted.
Football's fucking ace, and Sunday afternoon footy's boss, and Liverpool are boss, and Mo Salah's boss, and I want him to make it 16 games on the run with a goal involvement.
Yeah, again, it was dicey, wasn't it? I remember sitting with Errol saying, like, we might be back on Sunday. I'll let you know if we are. It's been very, very uncertain. I think the fact that it was Tottenham helps because they've literally they're the other side of it, so they've already had 3 games, so I think it was always going to be that they should have been okay. It was whether Liverpool got an outbreak of more COVID cases. Thankfully, touch wood. I say thankfully, it's not good news, but only one. I suppose that's a positive, if that makes sense.
It's a negative then? It's 2 positives.
Oh, yeah. How do you say this then? It was a positive that there was only 1 positive?
Just like that.
There we go, we'll go with that. Yeah, so I suppose that was one. Thiago, it's the second time he's had it since he's been here, by the way. I think Thiago needs to get some new angel or something. But other than that, yeah, and obviously Henderson being out, but that's illness, not COVID. Jurgen literally said he's the only fella who's got COVID symptoms, and he's the only one of them who hasn't got COVID. Just apparently he's just got a bad cold, which is
still have a cold.
Yeah, and listen, mate, and like I say, the second that you see the symptoms, they have to get rid of him. Yeah. Because if it is COVID, you've got to go. So the people have made the right decision.
Even if it's in a football environment, if you've got a cold, you don't want them anywhere near. Think of playing footy manager. It's like, do you want to stay around or do you want to send them home? I'm going to send them home because I don't want all my fucking players to be ill for the next game.
Absolutely. And it's,
COVID or no COVID, that's the way it's got to be, I think, when you're playing like elite level sports and stuff like that.
Very sensible decision by Liverpool. And I heard he travelled down yesterday because we found that out. Because obviously there was a lot of rumours Henderson's got COVID, and I done a big digging myself and found no, he has travelled. And it turns out he just wasn't feeling very well. That's why they've got rid of him for obvious reasons. Again, the lateral flows have all come back negative, they've said, but who knows? Like, he could test positive at any time down the line, so they're right to get rid of him. And I've always said, mate, with adversity comes opportunity. And, you know, one man's loss is another man's gain. In this case, Thiago's loss and Henderson's loss is Tyler Morton's game. Like, he gets to start a game at Tottenham. Like, the stuff that he's been dreaming of since he was a young kid, and we'll see how he goes. But what a year that lad's had. He's started games in the San Siro, he's played big games, and another one now, and probably the biggest.
Hopefully it'll be his second Premier League appearance.
Biggest game of his life for sure, against a very good side. So, like, again, it's horrible that we've got with two more midfielders down. But on the plus side, like I say, it's good for him.
Let's have a look at the side then. I think we've got them now in front of us, haven't we? And you can see there that, StatZone have got this as Trent Alexander-Arnold and Joel Matip, Konate, Robertson as the back 4 ahead of Alisson. They've got Morton on the right-hand side, Keita in the 6, Milner in the 8, which I can't imagine is right. But a lot of places, Sky, in fact, had Morton as the right-hand side of the 3, didn't he? Yep. And then they've got Mo Salah, Sadio Mane on the left-hand side, and Diogo Jota up top. Excuse me. I think personally, Keita will be on that side with Trent and Mo, because I think the 3 of them could potentially replicate what we see with Henderson and Trent and Mo Salah. I'm kind of hoping that it's that, to be honest. What are you hoping for?
See, I think it's going to be the other way. Okay. I think Morton's going to be in the middle. I know Sky had Milner in the middle, didn't he? I don't see that. I don't see why you play Tyler Morton and then not have him in the number 6 role where he's been playing for us. Again,
especially when Ox is on the bench.
Yeah, I was going to say, if he needed just another 6 or, well, another one of the 8s, I'm sure he'd be playing Chamberlain if that was the plan. So I'm guessing Tyler Morton's going to sit. I was thinking Milner's going to go over in front of Trent, and then have Keita try and link up with Mane. But again, that's what I thought would happen. It makes sense, actually, for Keita. If Liverpool, listen, the positive option is to put Keita over on the right-hand side and have that triangle of Salah, Trent and Keita. I just think that might be a bit too over-attacking and not enough balance there, because we saw it even against Newcastle. Again, people say Trent's out of position. He's not out of position. He's in the position he's meant to be, but that leaves the back door open. It's 2 completely different things. I hate when people say Trent's been caught out of position. He hasn't. He's exactly where Liverpool and Jurgen wants him. The flip side is someone's got to cover the back door for him, and Henderson does that well. Actually, Harvey Elliott was doing that pretty well, actually, I thought, when they had the trio as well. Keita can do it, to be fair. I'm not saying Keita can't, but I think Milner might be a bit better over that side. and then have the Keita Mane link up. But yeah, either I'm happy with it.
Keita and Mane like playing together as well. Yeah. You can see that they do have a little bit of an understanding and stuff like that. Robertson's come back into form over the last few weeks and stuff as well. That left-hand side, you know, prior to Robertson coming back in maybe 3-4 weeks ago, we were attacking down that left-hand side a lot less than the right-hand side. Now we're attacking equal sort of measures down the left and down the right-hand side when we look at the stats each week, which is interesting, isn't it? But I think, you know, for me, I'm just really excited to see the front three again. You know, I mentioned at the top of the show, Steve, Salah's on to break the record now, isn't it? He's 16 would be the record, or 16 games on the bounce for a goal or assist contribution. I think 15, Vardy's got the record with him at the moment. Yeah. This is the lad who changes games. It kind of doesn't really matter, hopefully, what the midfield's like, because we've got Mo Salah and he's the best player in the world.
So it always helps, doesn't it? Like, yeah, I don't think he was particularly brilliant against Newcastle, but at times he's unplayable. Like, you can't do nothing. There was time they had the fullback on him, the winger, and they had the centre mid, and it was actually Joe Linton, which was quite bizarre. Like at the outside, Joe Linton into like this box to box centre midfielder. Not very good at it, but he was there, and they were trebling up on Mo Salah, and all that did it made it easy for him to find Trent, and I thought it wasn't a huge shock that Trent had a better game because of that. But there was also times where three of them couldn't get the ball off Mo Salah. And that's just the level he's at. Like, Liverpool, if you want to treble him up, sound, because again, whether it's Keita, Milner behind him and then Trent behind them, or he's got the ability to just run through his own score anyway, because he's done that. We've seen that goal twice in recent weeks, haven't we? Watford and Man City, and even Aston Villa tried to treble him, and he actually stifled him quite well, but he got half a yard and wins a pen. He's phenomenal. There was talk that he wasn't going to play today. There was rumours that he was out or COVID test or rested or whatever. But I think it's too big. You can't go to Spurs away and leave your best player out. And regardless of that, like if he was fit and he wasn't ill, he was always going to play. And I'm a big Jota fan. I've been saying this since when we first signed him. Actually, I think it was the hat-trick against Atalanta. I was like, that opened my eyes more. Because before that, he looked good. And I thought, oh yeah, he's all right, he's sound. And then that hat-trick, I was like, this lad's the real deal. Like he's excellent. And obviously the unfortunate injury kind of curtailed this season after that, didn't it? We saw a bit of him. But he's another one this season, mate. He's been phenomenal. And I don't know whether Liverpool have adapted to Jota or it's just a myriad of things, but we seem to be creating more chances for a number 9 to just nod one in or tap one in. And last season when we did that, it was actually Mo Salah scoring a few of those, wasn't it? Sadio Mane got a lot of them as well. Now our number 9 just stands in the middle of the box. He does other things, obviously. He's not just a centre forward who stands there. But the ball's on a play for him, and more often than not, you back him. I think the main beneficiary of that actually has been Trent. I think we've allowed Trent to be drifting field more because that's where Bobby Firmino used to be. But now Trent goes and fills that space. I think it works really well. We mentioned before, like, I think that's Liverpool's best front three, no matter who your opposition is, and that's with the biggest of respect to Bobby. But I'm delighted that all three of them are playing, and even Mane. There's been criticism of Mane. I thought he was excellent against Newcastle. What you call him, half assist? I know they don't count as assist, but he's the one who crosses it for the Jota.
It could have been a fucking penalty as well against him.
He's the one who crosses the Jota because Jota's header's saved and then goes in the tap and he doesn't get an assist for that. He basically sets Salah's goal up. It's just a shot that rebounds off the goalie, and he's wiped out and probably getting a red card if the ball doesn't go in there. So Mane's fine. He's actually in better form now. So yeah, I think when you've got...
He's just not scoring as often as the other two, which is fine. As long as two of the front three are scoring loads and loads and loads of the goals.
And all the midfielders keep scoring as well, and the centre-halves are getting a couple, yeah, you're fine.
Have we still got the top 2 scorers in the Premier League, by the way?
I think Vardy's up there as well, isn't he? But yeah.
I think... I actually think it might be that Jota's second. I don't know whether he's joint with Vardy.
He is joint with Vardy. Yeah, so Salah's got 15 and 9 assists. Jota is 9 goals, 1 assist, as is Vardy. And then it's Rafinha actually who's gone to 8 because he scored the penalty.
Penalties again, isn't it, for Rafinha? But that's the point, isn't it? It's like, it was always Salah and Mane were there or thereabouts in the top 3. We've literally got a fella who's 5 goals clear of everybody else, and we've got joint second place.
Mane's only 2 behind, by the way.
So there you go. This is it's one of those... It's when people just talk about him and it's like, well, hang on a minute. You might not think he's playing that well, but like, we are comparing him now to Salah, and that's a difficult thing for any footballer, isn't it, at the moment?
Well, Salah's 6 goals clear. He's lapping people at the minute. You know what I mean? Like, he's so far ahead. He's phenomenal. But yeah, listen, Mane 7 goals, 1 assist. Jota 9 and 1. Salah's just crazy numbers. It's 15 and 9. It's just it's laughable. But yeah, like. And even then, Bobby Firmino, I think he was on 4 before he got his injury as well. So we're absolutely fine up front. And like you say, put whatever you want in midfield. When you've got those three on the pitch, you've got more than a chance.
I might have been being a little bit brave then, to be honest with you. Just before we do move on, though, and I'll come to that in a second, Metal Saviour has joined as a Wonder Kid here on YouTube. Thank you so much, mate. Really, really appreciate you. You got a little green badge, and you'll get different coloured green badges. You can spam those emojis into the chat as well. One of the things that I wanted to talk about, actually, is... You know, there's been a lot of talk about Liverpool staying and the problems that we've had, the COVID, the tests and all that type of stuff. But I'm looking down at that bench going, we've still got a pretty strong bench there. I know Jarell Kwanzaa's on there.
He could be anything.
But, like, Minamino, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Joe Gomez, Roberto Firmino, there's £100 million worth of talent. Kostas Tsimikas, maybe. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Listen,
this is not a bad bench considering, is it? Like, how many people we've got out at the moment?
I suppose what you're saying is, though, like, it's Bobby that helps, isn't it? Because if you need a goal, who you're bringing on, well, it's Bobby and it's Taki. Like, that's fine. And then Oxlade-Chamberlain's there as well. So you've got more than enough. If you get a defensive injury, well, you've got Joe Gomez can do right back or centre back. Tsimikas can go at left back. So again, and it's only centre mid where you're like a little bit like, what happens there? But that has to happen because you can't literally lose Fabinho, Thiago, Henderson, Jones, and
Elliot,
and have you, and then be like, oh yeah, everything's rosy again. It's a shame, really, because we had those midfield injuries and we got out the other side of it, and then they all went COVID.
They must have had a Christmas party together, like 4 of them or something.
Yeah, need to get in separate bubbles. Like Henderson needs to be in a bubble with like the 2 reserves or something. I don't know, but I think listen, the bench is. I don't. If Liverpool need to win from the bench, there's options. I think that's the main thing. Is that if you're looking for a goal, you're not turning around going, oh Christ. Like, it would have been nice to have Divock on there as that other fella as well. But listen, with Bobby there, he's your main man. If there's a goal that you need, then yeah, you're right.
Cool. Well, we've got one quick break before we get into the game. About 3 minutes out from the game, 2.5 minutes now. So get over to Redmen merch and get yourself a gift card for those people that you've forgotten to buy presents for, but you actually really, really do like.
Hey, what's happening? This Christmas, give the gift of incredible Liverpool content, documentaries, features, interviews, podcasts, and pre- and post-game analysis for all Liverpool's games this season with our 3-month gift card subscription to Redmen Plus. The cards are available right now on redmenmerch.com and will give you full access to every piece of content we make on a weekly basis and hundreds of hours of content available in our back catalogue, including the Hendo 10 documentary series, exploring the derelict Melwood, and instant match reactions and final words after every Liverpool Football Club game. Get involved now. Those gift cards are available on redmenmerch.com and give the gift of happiness and Liverpool Football Club this Christmas.
Yeah, get over to redmenmerch.com and get a gift card for a Redmen Plus subscription for your loved ones, or just buy one for yourself. Treat yourself. Why not?
It's the gift of us.
There you go. What more could you want? Me and Steve in your life. And your
ears.
There you go. Not something that rhyme with life.
And your face.
There you go.
Get us in your eyes and your ears.
And your face.
And your face.
I like that.
Yeah, that's it's.
Oh, I'm excited now. This is such a massive game, Steve.
It is, man. It is. The main man on our screen, Mo Salah. Like I say, I'm just heading over to the Discord chat for our Club Legends there, our Club Legend subscribers. If you sign up to Redmen Plus, like Chris just mentioned there before, you join up as a Club Legend. One of the perks you get is the access to our Discord chat, and we've got a few of the guys who are along for the ride with us. We've got Danny, we've got Tony, we've got Steve, we've got Jack, we've got Scott, and we've got CZ Red, all in there with us at the moment.
I'm getting annoyed with this CZ Red shit.
Okay, Chris.
I'm literally talking to my kid, telling her it's not a Z, it's a fucking Z.
CZ Red.
It sounds shit, but like, I don't think we can pick and choose how we pronounce the letter Z.
And Steve Rather says if we lose, you're blaming us for being in the wrong chairs. we are very much.
I always do the watch-alongs when Paul's not here in this chair.
Yeah.
It's just not very often that it happens anymore.
I just got moved out of the way. It was fine.
Well, you got here late.
That's what did you?
You don't get anything for coming second. That's something you can take to the bedroom and remember for life.
You guys watch on the watch along before we start. Get those likes. Over 1,000 likes tends to make the Reds win. I've completely ignored what Chris said there. Get the likes in already. We need
the game's off.
Here we go. The
Tottenham
Reds
got the ball. They hoofed the ball forward. See why the Liverpool hoofed the ball forwards and Tottenham. Oh wait, don't. Saying that,
it's going to be interesting to see what our team looks like. Trying to find out the shape of what this all is. Yeah. Trying to obviously midfield, and to be fair, Spurs as well. they're quite fluid, so we'll try and work that out.
Looks like Naby on the right, Tyler in the 6, Milner on the left-hand side, as it stopped then.
It did, yeah. Yeah, well, Milner's very much just taking that, the quick throw. Yeah, it is, you're right. So, as we thought, Milner's gone on the left.
Yeah, Robertson down to Mane on that left-hand side. Now he cuts back, plays it to Ibu Konate, who's playing left side of the centre half, as we expected to see again. So Sky looks like they were wrong with the graphic, and good old Redmen TV were right.
Looks like Spurs are going Spurs might be 2 up front as well, yeah, by the way, rather than that 4-2-5-3-1.
Who are the 2 that they've got up there, Steve, that you've seen?
It looks like Son and Kane, doesn't it? And then you've got 3 in midfield, a Valley.
Sorry, Trent Alexander-Arnold, 30 yards out, whips the ball, Robertson, header! Oh, he's just missed! He's got to do better. 1 minute on the clock. The ball was brilliant. Robertson made a cracking run. Him and Jota, I think it is, both make the same run. Jota was offside. Oh, he directs it. He's got to do better.
He's got time to take a touch in it, that if he wants to as well.
Yeah, he was trying to catch the keeper off guard, wasn't he?
Anyway,
he knows.
Yeah, the goalie wasn't getting that if it was on target for sure. But yeah, it looks like Spurs might be going with that 3-man midfield of Ali, Ndombele and Winks with Kane and Son up front, like a 5-3-2. Anyway, Liverpool on the attack again with the magic man. There's Mo Salah. Find a Milner on this left. Got Robbo's in. No, Milner's going to shoot. Deflection. Saved. Good start, Chris.
Mate, brilliant start. What I found really interesting in that one was that Trent, obviously, they're replaying the Milner chance, but in the chance before that, it was Trent in that half space again. You mentioned it before the game. Inside a little bit. Kane's got the ball now, looks to hold it up, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is back. James Milner's got it this time. It does look, certainly, I'm 99.9% sure that Tyler Morton's playing the 6 at this point.
Yeah, he is.
Right. And he does well to win that ball there against, I think it was Dele Alli.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Son on the right-hand side, that's not right.
I think they've just swapped over because Kane was there before.
I was going to say, that's unusual for them, isn't it?
Son putting the press on. Alisson's forced it absolutely well down the field.
Yeah, Mane now putting the press on, all the way back to the goalkeeper. Jota, is he going to press him? No, he's got too many players.
It's a foul,
nearby.
I think
Mane
fouled.
Like he's fucked.
I think Mane fouled him. LFC Spectre says in the chat here, is Paul gone bald for Christmas? No.
Afraid not, LFC Spectre.
That's
just me and Steve.
Yeah, he's having a bit of a well-deserved family time, his mate.
Welcome to the Trig, Josh. I can see you there, mate. Lovely to see you, and Scott Hawks as well. DJ Phoenix, some of our members in the YouTube comments. Furious start to the game, Steve. What else have you noticed, mate?
Yeah, like you say, Liverpool's left-hand side. Oh, I'm going to come back to that because Spurs just took a long free kick over Trent's head. They're in the box.
Oh, they've got a man there. How the fuck did he not pull that back for Kane?
Sessegnon was in. Trent actually covered well. Yeah, I was looking at in terms of like where our midfield is. Tyler Morton's very high there for a 6. I don't know if that's a mistake or something. He just got caught with napping by the long ball, but he was on level with Keighton and Milner there. You probably want him 5 or 6 yards deeper than that. Helping. I mean, Trent does well enough on his own. Oh God,
I didn't realise that he got that, to be honest with you. Obviously it's a Spurs corner now because of that. Trent does brilliantly actually, and the run from Sessegnon, he had chalk on his boots to start with, timed it up perfectly with the free kick as well, didn't he? And then he had Kane right in front of the 6-yard box. Dele Alli on the goalkeeper here, Steve. Something to keep our eye on.
Well, since West Ham have done that too, I mean, every team's tried to do it. He just stands someone on Alisson now. It's like do you think it's a vulnerability for him? I don't like that Liverpool don't put someone there to throw him out the way. I know it messes the shape up and stuff, but Alisson, he ends up in a fighting match. Look, he does it all the time. Yeah. He's concentrating so much on Dele Alli, backing into him and getting in his way. Like you can't be focused on the ball. I don't like it. I think you'd rather have a player there just trying to get in between the both of them. But the corner comes in now. We'll see how it goes. Alisson wins the punch. It was a good punch as well.
It was. Tottenham still got the ball now, back to the corner taker. And it looks like Liverpool are going to be able to press them back to their own half at some point.
Yeah. Really good from Liverpool.
Wow. All the way back to the goalkeeper from a corner. That's mental. Super chat coming from DJ Phoenix. I've got 5 SGDs. I've never had an SGD. And it sounds like something that you don't want. But I'm really enjoying the SGDs right today. Good luck and all the best, lads. Never give up. YNWA, thank you so much. DJ Phoenix, appreciate. Yeah. Liverpool have a free kick. Trent Alexander-Arnold is about to take it. I think you're right. I think it's 2 up top for Tottenham.
It absolutely is, yeah. You can see it's clear as day now, isn't it? It's a 5-3-2. As Liverpool's a bit sloppy there, Milner kicks it out. Danny's in the chat again saying, get those likes up. She's helping us out there. Yeah, everyone watching on, get those likes up. 1,000 likes. That's the aim. Right
for a Liverpool goal. Tyler Morton looks to release Mo Salah, and he does with a great ball. foot race with the goalkeeper. He's a fucking liability, that goalkeeper. Anything can happen with him. He can break a leg, his leg, or fucking score an oggy.
Yeah. It was a good ball by Morton, but it just skipped off. It looks like it's perfect there. I wonder if Salah gets his foot on that before it bounces. It's about a yard in front of him. It's under control, but once it hits that turf, it bounces away. It was a really fast track, as you'd say if you were
going through an airport.
If you were in the queue at Disneyland. No, it skipped away. But I wonder if Salah could have got his toe on that earlier, he might have been in there.
That, you know what, I can't believe that fucking cross he did the other night, mate. You know, that outside of the boot one.
He just doesn't like using his right foot much, does he? But why would you if your left foot can do what he does? They're going to try and get him in again.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, not quite right. He's going to go through to the goal. He's an absurd. He's just ridiculous, mate. He is, like you say. There's only you need a thesaurus just for different words for Mo Salah, because you can just use them all every single time you go through. Every time you watch him play footy.
My favourite to describe him is just best in the world. It just seems to encompass everything that you need to portray with him.
Interesting with Session. I remember he was a Liverpool target, wasn't he, for a while? Like, and it just hasn't quite worked at him for Spurs. Spurs putting the press on Conte as well. But yeah, it was like he was the next big thing, and it just, again, for whatever reason, he went to Spurs, had a couple of loans back to Fulham, didn't he? And just hasn't quite worked out for him.
It's always difficult timing that move, isn't it? I think Liverpool got it now. Sorry, Andy Robertson just crossed over the halfway and he's got Mane ahead of him, feeds him. Mane stands his man up there on the edge of the area, cuts inside, looks for help. He's got James Milner in support, plays a nice little ball inside to Tyler Morton. Milner back out to Andy Robertson. Look like Milner's on the 1-2. No, poor ball, unfortunately, from Robertson, looking to try and pick Mane up in the centre. I reckon we're going to try and spread this to the right-hand side shortly. See Trent hovering in that sort of half space, the one Steve mentioned before. Great ball over the top for Mane. Can he keep it in? Yes, just about. Was that Dyer?
No, I don't think he did.
Didn't do much there, did he?
He went out. Dyer got away with him there. He sliced that right up in the air. But yeah, it was just half a yard out from Mane.
Oh, Andrew Thomas, 449 Super Chat. Thank you so much, mate. If you want to throw a message in there, please feel free to, and we'll try and pick that up. Danny Harty-Smith, over 1,000 watching and nowhere near enough likes. Yes, Danny. Thank you so much. One of our club legends. There is Danny as well as a member on YouTube.
Yeah. Steve, one of our Discord chat, he makes a good point. He says if you're going to attack behind Harry Kane, because he's not getting back anytime soon. And it makes sense that, like, Son might put a bit of work in. Harry Kane's not even chasing it. He does look a bit static. Harry Kane does look at him. Even that, it just doesn't look like the Harry Kane of old.
What? I've not seen anything of Tottenham. Like,
well, no one has for a month.
Yeah. What's been his problem apart from I know not scoring enough goals?
He just looks a bit static, a bit tired more than anything else. I don't know what. Obviously, he had a long summer.
Do you think it's all this to do with City and all that fucking shit? Like, sorry, they've got it now, and Konate does brilliantly to cut it out to Harry Kane there, and he goes on a Matip style run. Actually,
go on, big fella.
He has. He's done it.
Yeah, I don't know, because he always drops deep. He dropped deep last season.
Trent Alexander-Arnold with a terrible ball to Andy Robertson. He played it left-footed. It skidded off the outside of his boot.
Golf shots. It's interesting with Kane, because, like, he always drops deep, so I don't think he can use that. He just doesn't look fit for a start. He looks like half a yard off. Listen, he's a world-class deadly finisher, and you don't want to write him off or rule him out, but you've got to think it's psychological, because he's always played every summer for England and always been better. You know what I mean? Like, you've got to think it was the City thing that really got to him.
Milner trying to get his yellow card in early, but he doesn't. Son's got it edge there. He stands Matip up, little step over. Keita's back.
Naby,
brilliant tackle by Naby Keita on the edge. Matip's got it now, plays it back to Keita. Keita looking for help. He's got James Milner to his left-hand side, plays it back to Robertson.
On your
who's
bike.
Got Milner ahead of him.
See, Milner needs to get down the line there for me.
He does, doesn't he?
Robbo's gone by himself. Now, that could have been a ball to Milner. Is that not a foul? No. That's the thing, whenever Milner goes, with all due respect, like, he's not going to be doing 40-yard long busting pacey runs, is he? You've got to adapt it. But that was brilliant by Keita on the edge of our own box. Son's a deadly player, like, and Keita sniffed him out. Speaking of deadly players, there's our one.
Mo Salah whips the ball in, and we've got it Milner on the edge. Oh, he looks to feed Mo. Oh, my word. Right, I tell you what I've loved about Mo recently.
Go on.
Oh, well in Matip.
Matip on the press. Oh, I think he's fouled, ref. No, ref says
there you go. Trent's got it right hand side of the penalty area. First time ball in. He's got it again. It bounced back to him. He's played it to Andy Robertson just on the edge of the area, 20 yards out. Whips the ball into the box, headed clear by the Tottenham man. Trent pulls it down, left foot. Oh! Hugo Lloris with a great save, an instinctive shot from Trent Alexander-Arnold from 20 fucking yards out. My word.
left foot
pace
as
in
well.
this game.
Left.
It was the way he controlled it with the outside of his right boot, and it's on target.
Yeah, it's a good shot. It goes plenty of venom behind that one, doesn't he? Jeez.
Yeah, what I wanted to say is, one of the things I've loved about Mo, and I don't know whether other people have noticed this or whether he's always done this and I'm just late to the party here, but when Trent picks the ball up in that half space, he backpedals to the fucking touchline to give himself 10 yards to run at someone like, and I don't know whether it's a new thing, but I've really enjoyed watching it over the last few weeks.
It's a way to get that half space as the corner comes in. Head to the way, but it's going to fall to someone like that.
Keita's got it on the edge of the area there, hasn't he? Plays it back out to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Got loads of bodies in the box, and Milner from deep.
Looper, it's a looper. Big side, Tottenham. If you look at the physicality, they got the back. Load of big lads in there, wasn't he? We looked like little fellas against them. There's only Konate was standing above them.
It's true that.
We've lost a bit of height, haven't we, in that midfield? You know, Keita, Morton, Milner isn't the talk. You lose Fabinho's height, you lose Henderson's height. That's one of the, obviously the negatives of those two being out. Oh, bad ball by Trent. Just give it straight back to Harry Kane on the turn.
We've got a super chat in, 20 quid, mate, from Trig Josh. Thank you, man. Thank you for the shout out, Chris. Hope you and the other Redmen families are well. Just want to say I appreciate you guys very much and I love being a subscriber, mate. We apprite you massively, honestly. Thank you so much.
Hope you enjoyed your prize as well. So Josh won one of the club legends.
Yeah, I saw that one, yeah. What was it he won, do you remember?
Not off the top of my head, but I can find it.
No, it's fine.
It was early doors as well, actually.
I must admit, I was happy when I saw his name.
It was the first one. It was a Felice Navidad.
Yeah, boss little present.
Oh, another bad ball by Matip to Son, and Tottenham looking to break.
We've got an overlap on this right-hand side. They're heading into the area. Little step overs, pulls it across. Harry Kane in front of goal. Alisson with a massive save. Was it Alisson?
No, it's Konate, that mate. Konate block, great block right into the goal.
I thought it came off Alisson into Konate, but maybe you're right. Maybe it just stuck under Konate's shin.
Pretty sure that was a block.
My word, because it was very Divock on the spin the other week, wasn't it? What he did, he gets the ball just outside a goal and just spins on it. And either way, brilliantly dealt with by one of them.
I'm pretty sure it was blocked by Konate in front of the goalie.
They're not going to show us. But even then,
like you put your house on Harry Kane scored in that last year, it just something not quite there, but it come from a Liverpool mistake, and then we give Tottenham a bit of confidence, and there they go again on the run, ball through Konate again, 2 in a row. And Naby Keita's going to look to Trent.
Oh, God.
Of all the players who don't want to play Aussie ball to, it's Naby Keita.
Winks likes that type of tackle as well.
He's in again, is Kane.
It's
goal.
To finish that.
It really was. We were saying before, give him half a chance, mate. He's still deadly in the box.
He's always known where the fucking goal is, and he the twat.
And again, mate, we're talking about like sloppy play from the Reds, and that's just a poor pass by Trent.
Yeah, it was. It was a hospital pass into Naby Keita, wasn't it?
Let's have a look. Just a nothing pass, just a rubbish ball. Keita
Winks wins it, and then from there, there's just no one there. Milner's not over there. He's been drawn in.
He's onside.
Harry Kane's onside.
It's a great finish. Well, let it run behind him. This Konate can't block this one. It's poor by Trent, and I don't know if Keita can be braver in that challenge. I'd like to see it again, but like I saying before, mate, he isn't having the best of seasons, Harry Kane, but he's deadly. He's deadly if you give him half a chance there. And we got a warning sign a minute earlier with Konate's block, but it's a great finish. It's a world-class finish from a world-class striker, but it's disappointing that it comes from us, just being a bit loose in
it's infuriating, to be honest with you. I'm fucking really angry now. I don't want to see him happy ever, to be honest with you. I fucking do not like him as a footballer because, and I respect him, like, don't get me wrong, because I think he's brilliant. I remember when he first broke through. In fact, it was me and you. People were like, he's not that good. And I remember us having a conversation years and years ago, going, it's his fucking movement. And now he's not the fastest fella in the world, but how he finds space in a tough area of the field to find. Yeah. This is going back to like when he just come back from loan and was first breaking into the side. I remember us talking about him and both really like him as a footballer. Like,
even that movement was amazing. The way he lets the ball go across him and finish it, he's unbelievable. But yeah, it's disappointing that it comes from us just being a bit sloppy with the ball. Because we were dominating the game, really. Even again, Trent's loose again against Dele Alli. Trent's got to wake up a little bit there. That's not good enough.
And they're working hard to try and recover the football as well. You know, fair play to Winks. It was a bit of a hospital pass, but he wanted it more than Naby Keita. Yeah, that was like Naby could have gone in like that as well, couldn't he? You know what I mean?
If we're looking at the chance here, it was a brilliant block by Konate the first time. Just to deny him on that first.
Is it under his knee? It gets caught. Yeah, it does. Under his.
We had the warnings were there, weren't they? And then moments later, it's a great ball by Ndombele as well. You know, he plays that right where no one else can get that. It's a good ball through, and it's a
Harry
great finish.
Kane does brilliantly to not get in the ball's path.
But that's what I'm saying. The way he lets it go across his body in a strange way. But yeah, Liverpool need to respond. Wasn't a great. I thought the pass and finish were good, but the way they got the ball in the first place wasn't. But Liverpool looking to reply again. Robertson. Not ideal.
Fuck's sakes, Mo Salah's come over to this left-hand side now. I'm not sure why. Robertson's over there, maybe he's trying to get involved in the game a little bit.
You've seen a lot of the ball is Robertson, but yeah, I don't know why why Mo's ended up over here. I don't know if it was just in transition.
We've not seen Jota on the ball at all, really, have we yet?
Yeah,
there you go. Oh, Tyler Morton.
Oh, no.
Harry Kane and Son going on against Joel Matip. Trent Alexander-Arnold's doing his best to get back. It's a great ball in. And Son misses.
Oh, thank goodness for that.
Fucking hell.
Oh, we got away one there, man.
Yeah.
Was it a good... I don't know if the pass was enough from Kane. He kind of skipped in front of Son. And he was kind of stretching on the volley, but Liverpool got again.
He'll have been gutted not to score that. I think that should be a goal.
I think it really should. And yeah, listen, I think the influence of Kane is grown in the game already. It looks like he's decided today's the game.
Again, a little bit of a mistake in the middle of the park. I think, Morton goes to ground. Maybe didn't need to commit himself, but young player, obviously not going to have too much of a pop on him. But this is the thing now. We're 16 minutes into this game. We're obviously losing it 1-0 Steve. It looks like we've got a midfield that hasn't kind of played together to me now.
Yeah.
And it looks like we're losing that physical battle in the middle of the park. You mentioned it earlier about when we crossed the ball in. Oh, Mane with a great touch.
Oh, good defender. Yeah, we looked a bit of lack of a physicality, I don't know. But to be fair, like I say, the passing's been sloppy by everyone. Like it hasn't.
Yes,
at
that's
times,
true.
hasn't been.
There you go. Keita's got it. 30 yards out. Plays the ball into Mane's feet. Salah's now got it. Trent Alexander-Arnold on the right-hand side. Bit static, everybody ahead of him, but he pulls out Naby Keita. Thankfully, he doesn't pull him off. And plays it into Sadio Mane.
What? How is that not a foul? Maybe it wasn't, because not one person over the meat shouted for it. No one complained, but it was an odd way for Mane to go down if it wasn't.
The ball 35 yards out now. Sadio Mane in the half space. James Milner picks it up central, 40 yards out. Plays in Trent, 30 yards out. Plays it inside to Mane, 1-2. Gives the ball away. And we're on a counter-attack again with Son and Kane. This time
he's offside. He's running through, but he's running
offside.
through.
He's offside. He's bearing down on Alisson, who takes the ball off him anyway.
Did the flag go up?
It didn't matter.
It didn't matter. Alisson saved it.
Look at that.
We're looking offside.
They're hurting us on the counter-attack here, Steve.
Yeah, because we're giving the fucking ball away too easily in there. That transition's killing us. We need to be safer with the ball. Do you know, taking risks, but... And I suppose that's what you lack for Fabinho as well, to mock them up. Oh, chance!
Oh, Mane!
Oh, touch got away from him! I think he was offside anyway. But yeah, that's what you lack for Fabinho in the transition. It's hard. Look at this. We give one ball away. He's well offside, by the way. Someone would have been way off. But that's where you missed Fab, isn't it? Like, he's the one dealing with that transition. If you've got to remember, he's not on the pitch. Like, it's a young kid playing there, and you can't take as many risks, perhaps, or make without the back door being closed. Now it's Spurs' turn to give it away.
Jota, Salah inside the penalty area. You've got James Milner on the edge. He tries to pick out Mane at the back stick. Hugo Lloris catches it, and he looks like he's going quickly to Son.
Why wouldn't he? Oh, Tottenham misses his head. Can he win the second one? No, Kane can, but it's going to fall to Milner. Yeah, you mentioned physicality.
Oh, look at that again. This is what's happening. They're outworking us to the football.
Harry Kane's going to get booked for that one. It was a strong challenge. I think he won the ball, but it was very aggressive. Tottenham are all complaining. Let's have a little look at that. The Spurs players aren't happy. Jurgen Klopp isn't happy with that tackle as well. Kane's getting a yellow for it.
Does he leave the floor? Is it two-footed? I don't know. I'm not seeing it back. I think he's hurt him. I think that's the problem. Oh, it's in his shin.
Is that not a red card?
It's got to be. It's in his fucking shin.
Oh, it's naughty. Red card, surely. VAR needs to have a little look at this. Jurgen Klopp is furious, and rightly so. It didn't look that bad at first, but is VAR going to look at this? Andy Robertson's not happy. He's limping away.
It doesn't sound like they're looking at it. No, there's no VAR
wow,
thing.
I'm surprised at that.
Well, I'm not, because it's Harry Kane and he's England's fucking poster boy.
Oh, that's a red card for me.
I agree.
John O'Connor in one of our discourse said we're never getting VAR on that. We should be. I think he should.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, he's England's captain.
And Steve Ryder calls him a dirty bastard, which again, it was late. At worst, at best, it was late. At worst, it was reckless.
Oh, you want to be getting a free kick for that, Nabby, because you've just taken the ball out of play there, mate.
I'm surprised that's not a red card. Why? Can you explain to me why that's not a red card?
No, it's a red card. That's a red card all day, that, mate. It has to be a red card because it's fucking dangerous because he's got him in the shin with his studs up. Steve, have we got any stats so far, mate? What's been going on?
Yeah, I'm just looking. I'm just looking here. You told me before, about the possession, and that we're having 53 today, 47. What's interesting to me, it's the total. Like we've only had 122 and 122 passes, 102 completed. We have given the ball away 20 times in 20 minutes. Like that's not horrendous, but I think it's where we've been giving it away. We've let ourselves in it. We're looking at the goal now. Tyler Morton gets
this is the one Son misses.
Sorry, the Son chance. We're getting Tyler Morton gets the ball taken off him too easily. Rarely loses that battle like mentioned. He could put Son. It wasn't the easiest ball for Son to control, but he'd have backed him to get away with it. But I'm still shocked by that red card. I can't figure it out.
Scott Ortis figures it out. It's not a red card because it's Harry Kane.
I think that is a clear and obvious error, but again, who knows with this day and age with VAR and stuff. I saw one in the Man City game earlier where the goalie just wiped out the Newcastle lad.
That was a pen all day.
Yeah,
that was a pen all fucking day.
What
the fuck?
I don't know what the threshold for clear and obvious is, but Harry Kane's off the floor, catches him high up on the leg, and bear in mind, Andy Robertson's jumped. So you mean like that? He's caught him on the shin and he's jumped. It was a high challenge from Kane. I think he should have been sent off. I'm surprised he wasn't, to be honest. That's again, I can't get my head around that one, to be honest. Why it wouldn't be a red card?
Martin Lewis in the chat saying, handing the league to Man City for Christmas. I mean, listen, we might finish this game, we might be 4 points behind them.
That's what it's early days, man.
It's fucking a long way to go. Go back to saving money, Martin. Go back to saving money, mate. That is the fella's name, isn't it? Martin Lewis.
It is, yeah.
You'll be fine. Save your money up,
that's not
and
good.
You'll be able to afford to come to Liverpool or go out to Liverpool if you're from Liverpool for our Premier League title celebration.
Tyler Morton's just been booked for a Tottenham are on the break. Harry Winks skips around, he leaves a leg in.
It's a good foul.
It's a good foul, but a yellow card for Tyler Morton early on in the game's not ideal.
Trick Josh sends another fiver. We're getting shat on by the ref in a toilet bowl ground, but he doesn't wash his hands out.
Chance for Liverpool.
Oh,
turn it over.
Mane. Oh, he's got it somehow.
Go
on!
Go on, Nabby! Oh, he spilled it! Corner.
Oh, my days. I thought Mane was... the chance had kind of gone there for Sadio Steve.
It did. It looked like it was a...
Talk me through it. What happened? We win the ball back.
Morton and Milner do well to win it back. Fair play to them. It's a poor ball by Milner, but for some reason, I think it's Sanchez just miscontrols it, forced to Mane. It's a weak shot by Keita, takes a little nick through, and listen, Lloris should have held on to it. He'd be disappointed he spilled it, but we get the chance of a corner. But yeah, that comes, to be fair, Morton and Milner winning the ball back in midfield. Milner's passive, it was better. It could have been a clearer chance for Sadio, though.
So it's a corner for Liverpool. We whip the ball in, Trent Alexander-Arnold, trying to get it to Joel Matip, who's beaten out by two men, not beaten off. Andy Robertson plays the ball to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Oh, volley across. Oh,
get it down,
on
Jim.
the edge, Jimmy Milner. Right, got Naby Keita.
Yeah, good angle.
Beautiful.
It's cross from a bit loopy. Matip said it was easy. It was a bit loopy from Milner.
There's nothing going
that was too
on
narrow.
There,
but yeah, I'm just thinking. I'm looking at the stats here again. If you look at the influence of both teams, I'm going to bring it up on the iPad now. Like Kane, you can't even see Kane and Son's name really, but they've had two gilt-edge opportunities.
We'll play it through, mate. Play it through, and we'll see.
Yeah, like I say, it's quite interesting. Like it's getting less and less. Where you almost look like where you can't see them. Whereas the Reds, it's all Trent and it's all Robertson, a bit of Mo Salah at the end. They've seen a lot of the ball. The players who we want on the ball have seen it, and yet we haven't really created that massive opportunity. Even though, again, you want Trent, you want Robertson, you want Mo Salah.
How many shots have we had, and have we created any big chances yet? I can't remember seeing any. I can't remember any big chances at all at this point.
So we've had just in terms of shots, we had 2 on target, 1 off target, no big chances. So the 1 on target, I think, would have just been the one there from Keita, would it?
Yeah, potentially. Yeah, obviously it was nicked in before it got to.
Actually,
that might not have been up to date. Actually,
no, it hasn't up to date yet. It was Robertson's header was the one that went wide, obviously, and then Trent's shot was on target with his left foot, which was a good effort.
Oh my God, Milner this time gives the ball away in the centre.
Contagious. It's just not. It's not good enough. got a chat. Someone in the chat saying it's Virgil. And unfortunately, Virgil just got COVID. That's why Virgil isn't playing. The Trent shot was the best effort so far, and it wasn't even. You wouldn't call it a great chance. It's one where if it goes in, it's a worldie rather than a good chance. Robertson's actually a better chance. I'm surprised that wasn't classed as a big chance.
If it was on his foot, it would have been. But from there,
it's hard to say
it's not. Yeah, they wouldn't class that as a big chance with a header.
He's going to get another chance now. Here he is. He's got the ball on the left. Where's he going to find? Tottenham are doing a good defensive job. A bank of 5 and a bank of 4, 3 in front of it rather. Liverpool are going to have to try and break this down.
It's been tough sledding when we get to the final third so far, hasn't it, for Liverpool?
Yeah, because when you're trying to break through 8 players, Talon's going for the big switch and got it wrong.
It's alright though, Trent's got it, 45 yards out. Where's he going to pass it to? Mo Salah. Oh, nice little movement there from James Milner and Naby Keita.
Liverpool's not up the tempo a bit.
We've not really seen...
Referee, it's a foul!
We've not really seen Naby and Trent and Mo. We've seen 2 of, but never all 3 like normal, have we?
No, like I say, I wonder if Liverpool are a little bit worried about leaving the back door open. They've been caught a couple of times. Like, what I would say is that I think the lack of height is an issue here as well. I think we are crosses or you're crossing it against those lads. They've got at the back. I mean, it's not like the easiest of 3 to get past. Sanchez, Dyer, Davies, all big lads. Look at them. And then Harry Kane's a big lad when these come in as well. And Dombele's massive. So it's going to have to be a really good ball for the Reds to get anything out of this free kick. That's obviously on our right there, left. It's probably going to be, you think, in-swinger from Robbo or out-swinger from Trent?
I don't know who put the ball down.
Both of them. I didn't really see it. I think it looks Robertson actually. No, it's Trent.
Jota had a chance at that.
Milner's shot blocked.
I thought Jota had a chance at that and he just kind of stood there a little bit flat-footed, to be honest.
See if Mane can get any change over it. Go on, Sadio into the box.
Runs
well
in.
played.
Oh,
Referee!
It's
got to be a yellow card. Royal, yeah. Mane turned him inside out, made him into a pretzel. In the end, he just brings him down. Great feet from Sadio. Look, a little step over. Ta-ra, see you later. Yeah. He literally he puts him on his arse.
Yeah, you're right. He does.
There's a matchup that maybe we've been concentrating before on the right. Maybe we need to get over to the left a bit over because he's on a booking against Sadio. He was just absolutely took him to the cleaners there.
Is this one of those? This free kick now, yard outside the penalty area, completely on the left hand side. You know, are we looking for Robertson to aim at the back post and drill it in, or is he looking to cross it? I mean, like cross shot type thing. Or?
I'd want Trent to aim for the back post and just see if anything get a little nick on it or a little touch or see if it goes right through. But I think you're right. I think it's going to be Robertson. I'd be wanting Trent to put this on the back post and see if it either flies in, get an own goal or a little touch on it.
Milner's position on the edge of the area interests me. I don't know whether there's a Tottenham man now.
Back heel to Robertson. Back toast, like you said. Konate's header is...
Oh, it's Mane.
Sorry, it was Mane's header, I apologise. Not on target. Nice, I mean, they done well to get him into space.
I'm surprised how much space he was in, to be honest with you.
It's going to be hard to score from there, though, Chris, isn't it? That's got to go back across goal, hasn't it, really? It's going to be a tough one to score.
Yeah, that has to. You're absolutely right. You've got the big lads. You've got Konate, you've got Matip in there as well as Diogo Jota. He saw a little bit of a gap.
To be fair, Davies does well. I thought Davies does well, actually. He didn't have much room to go. Well played, Liverpool. Press on again, win the ball back. Come on, we need to up this tempo. It's too slow. It's easy for them. Here goes Keita this time, trying to do the same thing. Yeah, I think the tempo is where we need. If we're going to break this down, it's going to be quick. Once they get set, it's going to be. Look at this. I think once you start knocking around here too much, it's going to be hard for them to pull them out of shape.
It doesn't feel like Tottenham would be. If we went back to the centre halves, for example, it wouldn't feel like Tottenham were particular. Oh, for fuck's sake! Long ball over the top. Son, one-on-one and ball. He was one-on-one. It was poor touch.
It's a great
ball. Fucks and Dele Alli.
Oh, he's missed.
How the
fuck
hell has he missed?
Has he saved that? I think has he give a corner? Oh my goodness gracious me!
I mean, that should be 2-0. It's a long ball horrendous. Over the fucking top to one of the fastest players in the league, Son. But it's no one picking up Dele Alli. I don't know whether he saves it. If he does, it might be the best save you're ever going to see in your life.
Oh, what a save by Alisson.
He fucking saves it.
It does. It's an amazing save.
That's unbelievable.
Fingertip save. That's an amazing save. Oh, my goodness gracious me. Saying it, the commentary saying it might not have been going in. Alisson wasn't snowing. What a fingertip save that is. The bounce of the ball saved us there.
Yeah, it did.
Son was in unless it can't just backspin. And Liverpool made.
We need to wake up. We need to wake up. In fact, DJ Phoenix says another 5 SGD. Come on, lads. Wake up, lads. Never give up. They've had opportunities, mate. This could be 2 or 3-0 to them at the moment.
They've had big chances on the break. We've dominated the ball, but on the break, they've more than...
We've not done anything with it, though, have we, really?
Yeah, you're right.
That 1 minute in, Robertson is about the best opportunity. Yep. You mentioned before the Trent Alexander-Arnold one, but it's not like it was a bit of a lucky... It was a clearance. Trent then... We didn't craft it, did we? You know what I mean? And Tottenham were on it again. They look confident. They look like they've had a 2-week break. And they look like they've...
coming in, Alisson's going to catch it. But yeah, we've again, I'm just looking at the stats here on info goals, 60% of the ball. But I mean, Tottenham have had the bigger chances. Liverpool have kind of got away with one a little bit on a couple of occasions there on the break. You could have had... Son could have had a tap in, and Ali, even though it's a great save, you should score. Yeah.
Can you show me the maps on there as well? Just see where we were up to on there.
Yeah, so again, it's
that's gilt edge, innit?
Yeah,
from that's...
Son one.
Is that the Son one?
The one in the middle, I think, is the Son one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they might not have updated with the Dele Alli one as well.
The Kane goal is there, and obviously the other one is the Kane.
Oh, Jota plays it on the left-hand side to Andy Robertson, edge of the penalty area. Oh, no.
What's that?
It was a terrible ball.
Out to Trent, here we go. Is Trent going to go inside or out? He's going to go through to Keita, which isn't a bad option. Oh, fuck's sake, lads! The passing's shocking. We're so open to a counter because we keep giving the ball away cheaply.
It's baffling, to be honest. This is not how we play football. This is, you know, it's like the lads, it's like the ball's moving at different speeds in different areas of the pitch. Do you know what I mean? It's like it's just slowing up for them, but it's happening everywhere on the fucking pitch.
It's not good enough, really. We've been counted on by giving the ball away just cheaply.
Mane over the top.
Go on, Sadio, he's in. Oh, the bounce. Referee! Did he not pull him back?
He pushed him over.
Little nudge, maybe. Oh, well played. Robertson steps in to win it back again. Sadio on the turn. Go on, Sadio. What's that? Even that, it's contagious, this. It's fucking like coronavirus. Everyone's fucking catching, not being able to pass fucking infection.
Ekron.
Elta. Oh, whatever, yeah. Sadio again. Let's get the ball right, lads. We're getting in here loads and we just can't pass it to the own team at the moment. It's infuriating.
There's loads of people in the box there, but we put it on the edge and Naby Keita tries to step over and go past 2 men, but he somehow managed to
flick it over his own head.
Give the ball away.
That was a bit late as well.
James Milner gone down.
He took a whack. He's up, he's limping now.
He did. Salah's taken the half space and Trent looking probably to get some chalk on his boots in a minute. Quite interesting. So if we do get it over to that right hand side, Trent in a lot of space. How quickly can we work it over there? Salah's ball back into that half space. Oh, Jota on the edge of the area. It's a shit ball back to Naby Keita.
And there they
go
again.
Forced to try and foul him. Now they've got 3-on-4. Harry Kane's pulled wide. He's got Tyler Morton. He's whipped the ball across. Alisson comes out to save it.
I think someone was offside anyway.
It's a bit too fucking easy, this, to be honest, mate. And it goes back to your point about Fabinho.
Oh, he done it again! What's this passing? Fucking hell, lads! Wake up! You can't pass like this when you haven't got the Fabinho to protect you. Maybe Fabinho, maybe you don't notice it as much because he does, but hey, that's naughty by Dele Alli. Maybe he's frustrated from his miss earlier. Yeah, he's not going to book him for that. It's a bit naughty, that.
I'll tell you what, though, they're working fucking hard, Tottenham. And you know what? They've got a game plan.
Yeah,
they're looking to try and hit us on the counter-attack. It's the passing, you've called it. The 2 things you've said that have rang true. The passing's fucking shit, and we're struggling in transition because of Fabinho.
You can't have one, and it's one feeds the other. You know what I mean? Like you can't give the ball away if the back door is less secure. That's where we are. It's not good enough for sure. Like I said, I've seen one of the super chats there saying it's the worst 30 minutes of the season so far.
That was Daniel Jones, yeah, £5, thank you so much. He says, worst first 30 I've seen this season, if I'm honest.
No, it's going to be cut out.
Defence
Robertson.
without a... Oh, Robbo! Oh,
Jota! Yes! Yes! Come on, Diogo, just like that! On. Yes! Get in there!
It's not deserved, but we'll fucking take it. Thank you so much.
And that's what I'm saying about him. You've seen nothing from him all game. It might be his first touch of the ball. He's done anything of note with, and he nods into the back of the net. Camera zooms in on Dele Alli. I'm not sure. Is that because he missed the last one, maybe? And they're just rubbing it in the salt in the wounds.
Robbo just stands the ball up perfectly, doesn't he? Let's have a look. He's there. He's on the left-hand side. Plays Mane in down that left-hand side. They deal with it, but then Robbo's quick to it, wins the ball, stands it up, and Jota finisher, mate.
Who is it? It's Tottenham. So the guy who cuts it out, it's a heavy touch.
Is it
falls straight to Robertson?
I don't know.
I think it was. Yeah, it was. I think you're right. It was Winks. I think you're right in saying yeah.
There you go. We shouldn't be in this game, but it's 1-1. Liverpool are in the game.
And there we go again. Jota again.
Jota. Fouled. So Daniel Jones is the worst 30 I've seen this season from honest. Defence without a good midfield in front of them reminds me of Rodgers here and not good enough. Thankfully, that was a little bit out of date. Yeah. Andrew Thomas said, keep the faith, lads. We always score 3. Andrew, you might be right. JD Ski, Manny's the only one that's shown up today, and Diogo Jota's got something to say about that, Steve, because Diogo Jota, without really doing anything for 35 minutes, has scored a goal.
Yeah, that's what I was saying before. We had this chat before the game, didn't we? Like, you don't get as much out of him as you get out of Bobby Firmino. What you do get is someone in the right place at the right time, and he's really good in the air.
He's brilliant in the air.
For a little fella, like we said, another bad pass though from Liverpool again. Thankfully, Matip makes up for his mate. Oh, Joel's going up front.
Joel's gone ahead of Mane. He's playing
Jota.
Hey! Referee! He says no pen. He pushed him in the back. How can you say no penalty to that?
No, Matip needs to get back.
Oh, fucking hell. Keeper! Oh my God, get back in your goal, lad. What are we doing?
Alisson and Trent just made it. Why was Alisson didn't need to come out for that? Trent was dealing with it.
I think Trent was going to head it back to the fucking goalkeeper. And when I can't head it because you're fucking not there.
Anyway,
Jesus Christ, it's gone one end to the other.
Why isn't this a foul? Let's have a look.
It's a foul.
Doesn't Emerson foul him?
Yes, he does. Pushes him in the back.
That's a penalty! For fuck's sake! Is he getting checked? It isn't a high foot. Alisson's fucking wrong. It's not a high foot at all.
Deary me.
Why isn't that a penalty?
It's a fucking
Stonewall.
penalty.
Alisson flaps at the cross and clears the corner. So we've had a red card, Stonewall not given, I think, and then a penalty. That's a penalty. How can that be not a clear and obvious error? I just don't understand this fucking threshold.
It doesn't make any fucking sense to me.
Oh, it's horrendous by the goalie again, man.
He's getting, you called it against Steve. He's getting involved in these battles when really he needs to be concentrating on getting the fucking football. Daniel McMurray sent us to Australian dollars. Thank you. Diogo Armando Moroyota. He'll never walk alone. Thank you.
Jiff in the Discord says that's an unbelievably bad decision and the ref's been dodgy today, says Dean. I agree. I can't believe that's not a pen. And if it's not given on the field, how isn't that clear and obvious?
Hey! He's just got away with... He's just fucking done the same as what he did to Jota, and now he's giving him a fucking foul.
Saki Ball says if that's Harry Kane, that's a penalty. I think you're right. Absolutely.
That's bullshit. And he's not... He's booking there, Klopp.
Jurgen?
Oh, you fucking toss piece.
Jurgen.
Just book Jurgen Klopp.
Jurgen's fuming. Why is he booking him for?
What is this, Paul Tierney? Is that his name? Yeah. He's a fucking tit. Is what he is. Yeah, Steve, did you hear that, did you? Through the wall. Lovely.
Jurgen is not happy with this one. Rightly so. Saki Ball's headbutt the CUNT.
Mate, that's fucking ridiculous. He's fuming because he's seen a penalty not been given for a push in the back. Then the same guy pushes someone and gets a free kick. And he's
allowed to on a yellow, I think, as well. I think that's what we were arguing about. It's not just a clear red card. Anyway, let's keep the pressure on. Here's Tyler Morton out wide to Robbo. See, I think this got to be on the floor, lads. I don't think the high crosses are going to work. It's got to be more precise, like the Jota goal. I think just aimlessly whipping it in isn't working for us.
We've got Robbo now, Milner, looking to create some space over there. It's good that they've got the three of them. Can Robbo whip it in? He does. He whips a great ball in.
Again, mate, I just don't see him scoring off that, Chris. I think it's got to be a bit more precise than that.
Yeah, it's precise. It's made precise by the run, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true. It's a good point. That's a bad ball there, Robertson. Robertson hits himself in the head, punishes himself. I can't believe this isn't a penalty. It baffles me.
He's what still more? Fucking shaking his head now.
It's a pen.
Oh, this is the goal. Back.
it's behind him. It's a lovely header by Jota. You know, it's not an easy chance. That look, Robertson's pulled back and Jota's almost ahead of him. He has to twist his neck.
Oh yeah.
And the goalie's flat foot. He's got no chance. It's a wonderful header by Jota.
It really, really is.
And now the ref's named out to where his whistle is. And now Keita gives a foul away.
Becky Hale, one of our first team, has been a member for 3 months. Is Pep on VAR today, or is the ref a City fan? Both, I think. To be honest with you, Becky, thank you so much for being a member. Right, Liverpool have the ball. Shock horror. Oh, nice little 1-2 between Naby Keita and Mo Salah, looking for the return ball. He does get the return ball, and he's stood his man up.
Beat him, Mo.
Heading into the penalty area.
Near post.
Oh, the keeper dived.
Yeah, I think it was right to go to shot. I think it was 2 against 4 in the middle. I don't think we were getting much change out of Carlos.
Robbo, left-hand side, looks for Mane, who's in the area this time, pulls it back. No one there, unfortunately, other than a Tottenham shirt. Robbo, byline.
Corner.
Ah, it's good defending, that, isn't it? I think is it a corner or a throw? It's one of the two. It can be only one.
Throw.
Yeah, it's bad.
I think we're going into the game again. There's Sadio on the turn.
Sadio!
Oh, go on, Sadio. Go on. Oh, to the bar.
Oh, bundled. It's got to be a corner, right?
That is the crossbar.
I think top netting maybe. But
it's a what a
he
turn.
does brilliantly. He does 3 players. Oh, quick corner. Trent whips it in. Oh,
just hard over Jota's head. Come on, the Reds. The influence is good. We're growing out into the game again.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, look at Conte in there as well. Oh,
poor ball over that was.
Oh,
my breakthrough though. No, could be a corner though.
Yeah, yeah, twat.
Just a rubbish ball.
I fucking hate this referee, by the way.
Yeah, you're a prick, isn't he? Conte, he just muscles Dele Alli like he wasn't there. Just easy by the big fella. And a slide rule ball to Jota. Oh, Trent, can you get it? Oh, just a half
He's on the edge. Kanate's on the edge. What a ball. I tell you what, Tottenham is seeing shadows at the moment and chasing them as well.
Go on, Sadio, beat him. Dele Alli again doing defensive duties. Too easy for Sadio. Crossing again. Trent. Oh, good save.
Unbelievable save at the volley from Trent Alexander-Arnold off Mane's cross.
Great technique by Trent.
Oh my God, the fact he's kept that down. I mean, I've seen Robbo blaze billions of them over the bar. Trent gets it absolutely spot on. It's great goalkeeping because he's coming across his box.
Excellent game. Let's have a look. Just hits him. He does well, the goal. It bounced off his thigh, I think, in the end.
You're right, though, Mane's absolutely flying down that left-hand side now.
So that's where the game is for us. I think Liverpool have identified that as well. Oh, free kick for us, surely. Yeah, it is as well. Who that? Oh, look at this. It's a great volley by Trent on the right. Keeps it down, like you say. Just on the knee area from Lloris.
It's unlucky, that is.
Liverpool got a free kick now over on the right.
Right, looks like
it's been a great response to going 1-0 down.
Mate, we could be 2-1 up by half time.
Maybe we could have a pen.
Probably 4-1 down.
A pen, red card. Everything going against us, but Liverpool are still in the game. Fucking great resolve for them. And now they're starting to, show a little bit of authority on the ball as well.
746 says the ref's name is Mr. Belland, and I agree with him. I think he's right.
Sometimes you don't need to be witty, do you? You can just say it as it is.
You can just be obtuse.
Just go for it. Quieting down again, free kick. Just the height in there is massive. Like, you're gonna have to find Konate or Matip, you'd think.
Jota near post.
Oh,
Konate, or was it Mane? Nearly got on the end of it.
Yeah.
I was just watching that run. I was watching Jota's run, thinking he's made space for himself there. Look. Oh God.
It's a good flick on a Mane. He just can't get his toe on it.
What a save that is by Alisson.
It was going. The commentary area said that they weren't sure if Ali's shot was going in, and it definitely was. It was an amazing save by Alisson.
Unbelievable save.
He's a fantastic goal. He's having a few dodgy moments now and then, is Alisson, but that was unbelievable. Bit of grey in his hair there. Was that just
because he's playing with no Virgil van Dijk. He'll do that to the best of them. I mean, he's had more shots to save in this game than the rest of the season combined, pretty much.
Long ball again. Not going to Liverpool deal with this one. Milner's going to head it clear. So yes, for now. Bit of head tennis in the middle of the park. Oh, well played. Go on, Sadio. Brilliant. Fucking brilliant.
Jota's run again. Oh,
just couldn't get it too. He couldn't quite get there. Trent's going to get it though. Go on, Trent. looking for half a yard, didn't he? Step over his left foot across this time. No one there though, too deep.
Do you know what? I've just been reminded because the game went frantic. But do you know when that Matip one came up and Jota was played through? That Matip run, I was thinking at the time, don't go and run in the box, mate, because you'll fuck the other two runs up. But he just dragged the centre half with him and freed Jota. I'm like, wow, that's fucking brilliant, wasn't it?
He was brave. I'm just looking here though, you're looking at chances created. I'm going to bring it up on the iPad here. Like, look at the chances that Tottenham have had. They haven't had much of the ball, but I'm going to show these chances in a second if we can bring it up on the iPad.
Yeah, we can, man.
Look at that. So we've got, there's Son's across the box. There's Dele Alli's massive chance.
Wow.
They've got the goal. Actually, the least likely chance to score from was the goal. And ours have all been little tiny specks. Like, they're creating the bigger chances, but we're creating more of them. And I think that's how the game's panned out, isn't it?
Absolutely.
We've seen a lot of the ball, but they've had great chances on the break.
It's
and
like fucking counter-attacking football, isn't it?
Yeah, and Liverpool's, I mean, look at the tires though. They're like a little speck, like a little rash on the pitch map.
We've got
Tottenham
Milner,
got big white
played
white
Andy
heads.
Robertson in left-hand side now, 10, 15 yards from the byline. Milner back. It looks like we might be playing to half-time here, but I've thought that before.
Yeah, why would you?
And Liverpool sometimes just spring out of that.
Just like this.
Hopefully. There's no one really in the box. They've got 5 at the back. They've got that.
10. Oh, you didn't need to give him back.
Yeah.
Keita in space.
5-3-2
There you go.
For Tottenham.
Go on,
Keita
Abby.
wants to break through.
Go on, Nabby.
He
Tyler
wants
Morton's
to
going to
break
play.
through.
Yes, there we go. Sprung Trent a bit. Salah's in. Oh, well defended, to be fair, by I think Sessignon over there. I think again, just going back to that graphic, I think that is so. If you could sum the half up in visual form, Liverpool have had a lot of the ball around the box, lots of little tiny half chances. Tottenham haven't seen much of it, but when they have, look how dangerous they've been on the counter. They really, I mean, they could have had 4 goals there quite easily. 4 that you'd expect to be goals.
Yeah.
At least 3, obviously, with the Conte block for 1. But
What I'm seeing is 3 banging poos. And could you scroll down for me? Diarrhea.
little pebble dash.
Little pebble dash.
Oh, Jota with the press this time on Wingston as well. Yeah, Liverpool. I think I don't know if the goal woke us up a little bit. It's been all us, but like I say, the Spurs counter threat is always there, and there it is again. Look,
Ooh, Alisson just gets the ball.
I think it just skipped away from Son, but Liverpool are trying to counter with Salah. Go on, Mo, have a little run at him.
He's gone in behind. Nearly. Keita. Milner made a great run. He's hit him.
Go on, Jim. Just
Pulls
slip.
it back.
Just
Oh, go on, try it.
We've got to win that ball. Yeah, we do.
Oh no, for fuck's sakes. Well, thankfully he's on his own because Son's down.
Yeah, it was a good foul by Konate. Konate realised the counter was on and just bundles into the back of Son.
Interesting fucking first half here, mate. We're obviously going to get to it in a few seconds. We're 10 seconds away from the end of the first half. Oh, they got that ball to Sessignon from the free kick over the top again. Trent does well again.
But didn't clear it.
No,
no, be careful! Kane! Oh, blocked by Morton!
Got to wake up to that free kick. It's the second time.
Tyler Morton saves Liverpool's bacon right at the end of the half there, didn't he?
Really fucking did.
And that's what I'm saying to you. It's all us. One long ball over the top. Harry Kane in the middle of the box.
Oh no.
Oh no, he just missed it.
Harry Kane's absolutely fucked that up. That's ridiculous, actually, from him. We got lucky again. I mean, we could be 4-1 down here, maybe, in this game, but we're not. And there's the positives, I suppose, isn't it? We go into half-time. We haven't played particularly well. We're against it, and yet somehow we're still in this game. And for the last 10 minutes, we actually looked the more likely side to score, didn't we?
Yeah, I think you're right. Like I say, I think you can sum the half up, like I say. We've had the more of the ball and we've been around their box a lot, but they've had the chances on the break. And listen, they've had them. I'm thinking they've got the goal. The Son chance is a big chance. You'd expect. Dele Alli's, it's an amazing save by Alisson, like a world class save, but he should never have had the opportunity to score it. We've had I think people listening and watching will be all they've heard from was just because it's been around the box, no major clear chances, but it's been a chance to make a chance or just a ball just a bit too short. It's been frustrating at times. I think Liverpool have given the ball away a bit too often than I would like them to do, because we're usually better than that. And I'm just looking here. I say that though, but it says Liverpool's accurate passes here on the stats 84%. It hasn't felt like that. It's felt worse, but I think a lot of it was early. I think later on in the half it got better. I think that when I looked earlier, that stat was down to 70. So I think that's what's improved. But yeah, Liverpool dominating the ball, and we've got a front here deadly. I am worried that the long ball over the top is on. They nearly got away one off a nothing free kick there that nearly got behind Trent. I think that's the worry, is that on the counter Spurs have got players who look deadly, and like I say, they really, if I'm Tottenham, I'm thinking 3 or 4 goals were there for us. Liverpool haven't really been there. We've had listen, I want to bring a referee up. I think we should have had I think Kane should be off the pitch. And I think it was a clear-cut penalty on the Jota. I can't fathom how VAR doesn't think either of those are clear and obvious. What are your thoughts on that?
No, mate, I'm with you. The Kane foul, first of all, for me, it didn't look so bad to begin with. Like, I wasn't up in arms about it. I don't think you were either, actually, were you? But the two of us were sort of sat there going, yeah, it's a foul. But then Robbo's also not the type of player who goes down like that. He never really stays down, or he never seems to be hurt or anything, does he? But when they showed the replay, he stood up. He's not lost control of his body, although he's left the floor. But he has completely missed the ball, and he's gone in on Robertson's shin and studs up, and then the second leg comes along. Yeah, exactly. So he's off the ground, which makes it really dangerous. In fact, it's slightly better than him having 1 foot on the ground in the ground, because something could have happened, then something could have snapped. Yeah, so we maybe got a little bit lucky with that one. But Kane should have been sent off for that one, certainly. That's why Klopp's looking frustrated. It's probably in part why Klopp's picked up a yellow card in this half. But that one, it was their number 12, because it was their number 12, wasn't it? Emerson Royal, who pushed him down, is that right? For Diogo Jota's one. He comes in, he steps across him, and he pushes him in the back at the same time.
Well done,
yeah. So, and the other guy doesn't get the ball. So, because I think maybe the referee might have thought, I wonder if this guy's got the ball. The other guy doesn't get the ball, but Jota's just been pushed over, so that's a penalty. The fact that VAR didn't look at both of them, according to the television screen, again, we haven't got commentary on, so we're reacting to something. Sometimes you do get a little from the commentator. I think they've had a check. I think they've had a look.
They mustn't. I think they've just decided it doesn't meet the threshold. Like I say, they haven't got Peter Walton on here, because you can imagine Peter Walton.
But if they fucking had a look, they've come to the wrong decision.
Yeah, I can exactly. I know it's Sky, but if they have, does Sky even have a ref anymore? I don't think they do. But Peter, you can imagine Peter Walton going, well, there isn't enough threshold there for me to clear obvious. They are both clear and obvious errors to me. Harry Kane's foot is in the air, and Andy Robertson jumps and he still gets hit in the shin. That shows how high Harry Kane's boot is. And then that's a penalty. I can't fathom how it isn't anything but a penalty. It makes no sense to me whatsoever. But yeah.
Let me go to this one then, Steve. Joel B, really good super chat here. Thank you, mate, for the super chat, by the way. Commentary saying we played well. Can't agree with that. Looks so open and look like we concede every time they go forward. Ref missed clear pen 2. Oh, ref missed a clear pen 2. Not 2 clear pens. Let's unpack that a little bit, Steve.
Yeah.
Did we play well?
We didn't start well, no. I think we were giving the ball away far too early. Far too often. We give Tottenham encouragement on the counter, because they don't want to. We're like, oh, smell blood, we do it a couple of times. I think the midfield looks a bit passive. I think Tyler Morton struggled at times defensively. If I'm honest, he looks a little bit.
And that's okay to say. We know he's a young
kid,
player. We're not writing him off.
I'm not slagging him off as a footballer. He looks like a young kid playing centre midfield, and
in a massive game, struggling.
And they're targeting him a little bit. He looks a bit lost at times, I'll be honest. That's a worry, and he's on a yellow card. But equally, he's done good things well. He's pressed well. He won the ball back for Milner when we nearly had that chance, and obviously at the end there he kind of half gets in Harry Kane's way. But I think Liverpool have been okay. I think with the ball, we look at threat, because I think Mane's played exceptionally well. Listen, yeah. We've made a couple of good chances, but yeah, I don't think we've been horrendous. I thought we were bad for like. We
were sloppy for the first 25 minutes, I think you're right. And we were giving the ball away far too easily. That's where the Kane goal comes from. Yeah. It's a poor ball, I think, from Trent Alexander-Arnold into Naby Keita. Winks flies in, wins the ball, shows that bit more commitment. Gets the ball, and then Tottenham work a beautiful goal from there, to be fair to Tottenham.
It's a great ball and great finish.
Yeah, absolutely superb. Top draw. But we didn't learn from that. We continue to give the ball away in the middle of the park in these high pressure situations with a midfield that hasn't played together before, that's inexperienced in places with, Tyler Morton, and experienced in places with James Milner. James Milner give the ball away a couple of times from poor balls, yeah. It's not just Tyler Morton here. We're the youngest player on the pitch and the oldest player on the pitch just give the fucking ball away.
The goal comes from Trent playing a horrendous 50-50 to Naby Keita. Like, it was never on, and I agree with you. We're lucky in a way that they haven't capitalised on the chances. There's someone we've seen a replay of there. It isn't the easiest the ball for him to control. It skips up in front of him, but still you'd expect them to do a lot better. You'd expect them to hit the target. Dele Alli's one is a great save by Alisson. It's an amazing save, but it wasn't exactly like he shouldn't have had a chance, I think, to even get a fingertip on it. So while we've seen more of the ball, and the stats prove that, like I say, we're 70% possession to their 30, which is massive considering we're away from home, by the way. Like they've had the better chances for us. So I agree is that we have been sloppy at times. I think it got better as the half went on, and by the end we looked a better team. But then right at the end of the half, we get caught up by another big long ball over the top. Yeah. And that's the worry, is that it's on for them, and they've had success, so it's going to keep coming, and we have to learn to deal with it better. But thankfully, like I say, the goal comes because we've got a marksman striker in the box, which always is handy for you.
Listen, Steve, we've got a lot to unpack in this half time, but before we do, we've got a Club Legend draw. In fact, we've got 2 Club Legend draws, one for yesterday, one for today to do. If you are a Redmen Plus user over on the redmentv.com, you subscribe to our Liverpool streaming service, we have prizes to be given away. It's our advent calendar, isn't it? So first of all, we've got Saturday's one, which is for the beer mats, and you can see on my screen we've got all our wonderful club legends, our Beers of Anfield Road beer mats in a spinning wheel.
I'm not going to open them,
and I am going to click to spin or press Control and Enter. I think I'll click to spin. Thank you very much. We are spinning now. Give us a drum roll, please, Mr. Stephen Hoare.
Oh, go on, wheel.
Michael Quinlan!
Congratulations, Mickey Q. I'm going to presume he gets called that. If he doesn't, you should get your family to call you Mickey Q. The Beers of Anfield Road mats on the way to. They're class, by the way. As I'm not going to open them to show you because they come in a nice package, but trust me, they're amazing, and Ross will get in touch with you, pal, and they'll be winging their way to.
All right, and I'm going to see if I can just click this again, and shall we? Yeah, we can click it again. Here we go. Number 2.
You've gone early.
It's fine. We've got time to tell them it's for a Jordan Henderson Evolution, Jordan Henderson mug from redmenmerch.com. And the winner of this one is C. Miley.
C. Miley? Yeah.
I like it. There you go. C. Miley, you have won our Evolution of Jordan mug. So there you go. We'll be in touch with both C. Miley and Michael Quinlan, I think it was.
Mickey Q, yeah.
Mickey Q. Thank you very much. If you want to get involved, then there are still a few days left of our Redmen TV Advent calendar. You just need to sign up to Redmen Plus service over on the redmentv.com as a club legend, and you will be entered into the prize draws between now and Christmas Day. Not like a normal Advent calendar that ends on the 24th. It's the Redmen TV Advent calendar, and it ends on the fucking 25th.
And the 25th prize is the biggie.
It's the fucking biggie. What is it?
It's a signed shirt. Frame signed shirt by the King, Kenny Dalglish himself.
My words. What are we doing giving that away?
We've got a Jordan Henderson signed picture to give away on Christmas Eve.
Don't be doing that. Give them to me.
Yeah, we've got loads. Quite a lot of special prizes.
I know I said that we were giving away something on the 25th, but things have changed. And we're going on the 24th. We're going to end it with that other one. The Kenny Dalglish one. All right. We'll still do it on the 25th. But listen, get involved. I'm going to show you a little bit more about that right now.
Hey guys, Steve here with some excellent news for you. Usually throughout the year we do a monthly draw for all our amazing Club Legend subscribers. Well, in the month of December, it's the festive period and we're feeling kind, we're feeling giving. So what we're going to be doing every single day from December 1st right up until Christmas Day is a daily draw for all our Club Legend subscribers. We've got some amazing prizes to give away as well. We're going to go through those shortly, but what we're going to do is show you how you guys can make sure your name is in the hat to win some of these amazing gifts and prizes. So if you are not a subscriber to Redmen Plus, if you want to go and join now, it's very, very simple. Go to the Redmen TV website, you click the button that says join us. From there, sign up, join as a Club Legend, either on a monthly subscription or as a yearly subscription, and you guys will automatically be entered into every single one of these prize draws. If you are one of our Club Captain subscribers and you want to upgrade your account to become a Club Legend, very, very simple how you do that. From the homepage, you click the My Account button, and follow the steps there to upgrade again, either a monthly or a yearly subscription. Very, very simple. So what amazing prizes have you got, I hear you ask? Well, let me tell you that. We've got a book from Mona Emma, the Liverpool's head of nutrition. We've got a signed picture of Michael Owen. We've got a Hendo 10 box full of goodies. We've got DVDs, we've got socks, we've got a signed author's edition of our Hendo 10 book. We've got a signed medal signed by former Liverpool striker Michael Owen. We've got our new DVD, Let's Talk About 6. We've got calendars. We've got a signed picture from Liverpool captain Jordan Henderson. We've got every single one of our new Christmas sweaters. You can see them behind me here. All of them, they are flying out of the store. But you can get one for free if you enter this draw. And then the big one, on Christmas Day, saving the best to last. Look at this beauty. It's a framed, signed shirt by none other than the King. The King, Sir Kenny Dalglish. What a prize that is. And all you guys have to do to be in the draws is be a Club Legend subscriber. So sign up at the Redmen TV as a Club Legend. You'll be in the draw. If you're a club captain now, upgrade your subscription to Club Legend and you too will be in the draw. 25 of these draws will be happening through the month of December. Make sure you're in it.
Hello, welcome back. Don't come back on a one on me then, Joe. It's absolutely fine. Come back on a one. Come on, Joe. Come with me. Come on a one. Joe. One on me. Hey, he's away. What a guy. Steve's eating his cracker, mate. He's got cheese and biscuits because he's a fucking adult, all right? And that's what adults do. There's a point in your life where you get to about 34, 35, where you just go, you know what, I can fuck a sandwich off at lunch. I'm just going to have cheese and biscuits. It's absolutely fine. Daddy and the Maz says, about time Jota got a chance. I don't know if I can read this. We've got Diogo Jota, he's got a lot of you, and when Jota got a lot of, he'll get one or two. That doesn't sound like a chant that the cop could sing, to be honest with you. Could you imagine the fuck-ups in that one? But no, thank you so much for the Canadian dollars. Leon Gary, Leon, I hope you're well, mate. It's been a long time since we've spoken. Mane is low-key, in great form for months. I completely agree with you there, mate. Joel B, commentary saying we played well. We did that one. Odin O'Brien, Morton and Milner not looking great. Oxen for Morton and Milner in the 6. Big second half. Mane looked smashing. I'll come back to you on this one in a second, Steve. We've got another one from Daddy and Dermas. The lads are playing adequately for the time being. I feel it's Klopp who didn't nail the strategy going into this game. It's two really good ones at the end there. Odin's first though, Steve, if that's all right.
Yeah, go on.
Morton and Milner not looking great. Oxen for Morton and Milner in the 6. Big second half.
I agree with Morton. Like, I don't know if you want to take him off. It might kill his confidence. Excuse me. While I finish this cheese. Lancaster Bomber, for those who are wondering.
Nice.
It was nice, yeah. With some tuck crackers. It was delicious.
TUC. Like them.
Yeah.
Nice.
But the cheesy ones, not the plain ones. A bit of extra cheese flavour.
Yeah,
they're good. Yeah, listen. I think midfield has been an issue. Does putting Oxlade-Chamberlain in midfield make you more solid? I don't know.
Probably not.
I think the balance with Keita and Ox on the pitch together, I don't know about that.
We've seen it at the start of the season. First game of the season, in fact, didn't we?
Yeah, but we
had Fabinho.
Yeah, and then we had Henderson as well. Without your number 6, I don't know about that. Like, does that help? Does James Milner make you that more secure in the 6 than Tyler Morton? I don't know. We are lacking. Basically, our 3 number 6 options are all out. Because Thiago, he's the third one, isn't he? Usually, it's obviously Fabinho, Henderson, and then Thiago. So I don't know what the answer is there. You might have to go with it again and let the lads try and work it out for themselves. I think the thing to help them is, and again, I used it before, use the ball better. And if you're going to give it away in areas where you can't be one big ball over the top isn't killing you. If you're going to give it away in the edge of where Tottenham have to play out. Maybe your press has got to be better to stop them, because it's one kick and we're in trouble. Yeah. That's the worry for me. So I don't know. When you look at the bench, I think centre mid is the one where you're looking, thinking there isn't a lot there for us, really. I think at some point, when Ox comes on, I think it's going to be for Naby, given that Naby hasn't played that much footy. That's the worry, isn't it? Like, Tyler Morton's on a yellow as well, so you might have to look after him. But yeah, it's there aren't tons of solutions for that problem. Because I agree, it has been a problem at times, but
no, it looks like second half's about to kick off now as well. Lads are playing adequately for the time being. I feel it's Klopp who didn't nail the strategy going in. I think the strategy's all right, personally, mate. I think for me, the game is off, by the way. Listen, I think Tottenham did nail theirs. Yeah. And maybe that's me agreeing with you, actually. I think, he's got it down that left-hand side. Liverpool did enough
They're asking
actually
for elbow,
go in
Chris. Sorry,
second half.
They're asking for elbow by Mane.
People are always on Mane for elbows, and I just don't see that he does that.
No, Jurgen's asking what's going on.
So Emerson Royal on a yellow card for Tottenham and Harry Kane on a yellow card as well.
Yeah.
For Liverpool, it's
Talon
Morton's definitely on a yellow card. None of the back four.
Yeah, that's it.
Unchanged at half-time, I should say, as well. Just keep you all updated. And yeah, just Talon Morton from the midfielders and
that's it.
None of the front three.
Yeah, but Dele Alli can try and do a job on him. No, Naby Keita can't.
Does brilliantly.
Defensively work for Naby. He's in press. He's getting trouble out.
You're in the shit. Get it out, Naby.
Good pressing by Spurs, to be fair.
But he was dilly.
Sessegnon and Ali, and in the end, it's still playing on. It's a bit of a battle over there, and in the end, it's
Liverpool
free kick to us. I'm not sure what that was for.
I don't know whether it was a free kick or a goal kick, but it's Liverpool's fucking ball, and I'm not asked.
It's a free kick. I don't know what to give it for.
It wasn't there though, was it?
No, Alisson's just taking a few liberties there.
Brilliant. So there you go. 1-1, 46 minutes gone, 25 seconds as well. Alisson with a great ball through to Tyler Morton.
Oh, that's
so calm. I love that pass from Alisson, you know.
That's a good ball. Step, brilliant.
Oh, wow.
Go on, Diogo. He's getting fouled everywhere. Referee, that's got to be a card. Yeah, rightly so.
There was a great step over there. I don't know if you noticed.
Yeah, it was.
Naby Keita. Now, Jota wasn't calling for it. Naby heard you calling for it.
I mean, and Harry Winks just grabs Jota back for about 4 seconds. He has given a yellow. He's booked him.
Yeah, it's so infuriating when shit like that happens, but when the one in the fucking penalty area, it doesn't count. Trent with the ball from deep. Jota! Looping! Oh! I mean, he's got no right to make that so fucking close. He's 15 yards out when he heads that ball. No, 13 yards out.
Oh, it's a close one. I think Lloris was scrambling across. What a ball by Trent again, man. You keep saying it every week, don't you? But my word.
Anyway, it does well winning the ball there in the middle of the park. Naby Keita now. Want to see more of Naby Keita, Mo Salah and Trent Alexander-Arnold. Morton again. Maybe he's just stepped up 5-10 yards. His second half. A little bit closer to Son. Interesting start to the half.
Yeah, it's been good, man. A little positive from the Reds again. Early doors. Trying to be on the front foot as best as we can. Tottenham's still trying to play out, but yeah, there's Morton again. It's a poor touch though, that. And again, they're in. And this is the problem. Like, the counter's on again. Someone's got to just watch these runners. There's loads of them. Pick your men up.
Mate.
It's Harry Kane on the turn. Good block. That just came from a heavy first touch by Tyler Morton. Well done, Mo.
Aye.
No, referee, fucking hell! It's a foul, surely.
Go on, get him. Get him.
Jota well done. Go on.
Go on, Mo. Go on, Mo. Oh, wrong way. Keeper's got a chance. He does well. Keeper does well.
Naby Keita's injured. Naby Keita's down.
I've heard it before, and I'm sure I'll hear it again.
He's holding his bollocks, I think. No, he's holding his stomach.
He was twatted, wasn't he, when he...
I think they're saying he got kicked on the floor. Let's have a little look at the replay. So Keita goes in for a 50-50 where... it's like a hip, isn't it? It's like a...
He held his chest straight away.
And Domblé's a big old unit, isn't he?
He's fucking huge, mate.
And that's what that caused.
He'd be a fullback if he was an American footy player. Well, actually, no, middle linebacker.
No, he's fucking massive.
Middle linebacker.
Like a giant safety. It's huge.
Right, Liverpool throwing after all that. High up on the left-hand side. Robertson to Milner. Milner back to Robertson now. Crossing area. And it is. And Salah's there.
Lets it bounce and goes through to Trent.
Trent, we've got 3 in the box.
Good
Mo
ball,
Salah's
Trent.
got the ball. Naby Keita fights for it.
Put the press on, get the press on. Kane. There we go, Ibu, big fella. Brilliant.
Oh, what a
lovely.
turn.
Go on.
Oh, Mane did fucking brilliant. Just used his body, didn't he?
He's offside anyway, mate. You know what was really the most impressive part there, mate, was it Konate getting right up Harry Kane's arse and not, we were saying before about counter-attacks. Well, Tottenham get out and Kane's looking for that spinning shot.
Yeah.
And Konate's right up his backside. He was offside. It was a good decision, by the way, really good decision. But that was excellent to see from Konate. That's how you stop counter-attacks at the source. I was saying one pass and we were making it too easy for that long ball. Well, Konate did well to step that one out. And the press is on full effect. That's gone out for a throw-in, surely. No? Okay.
The super chat here from Neverman is here. $5 mate. Thank you. Just want to say best wishes for Christmas to you and yours. Thank you, Steve, for midweek play-by-play when we lost the match in the US. Respect. Hashtag under toast. Is this?
Yeah. So the other day, it's going to be a long story, so I might have to wait for a break and play. Here we go. So one of the lads said is one of his favourite snacks is cheese. It's toast under cheese. Someone in the chat said that, which is basically cheese on toast.
Yeah, of course it is, yeah.
Yeah, so I like the way that he called it toast under cheese. So we went through that one, yeah.
Nice.
And it became like goal under crossbar for a goal. Right, ball under crossbar. You had to be there, I think. It doesn't sound as funny.
Yeah, I'm starting to think it might be one of them.
You might be right. Nifty revenge there in our Discord chat, by the way, saying this is much better from the Reds. And yeah, I agree that the second half's been a bit more promising, hasn't it? I'd agree with that.
Yeah, 3 people warming up there. Are you surprised to see that it was Ox, Minamino and Firmino's thing?
They're the 3 that you'd think, wouldn't you? They're the 3 of the senior players who are going to most likely come on. We said that before the game, didn't we? You can almost predict 2 of those coming on.
Oh, what a ball that is. Oh, I thought he had it. Dyer steps out.
What's the run? What's the run?
You got Harry Kane, you got
3 at the back post. Vital block by Robertson. They had 3 in the middle against
Sessegnon and Kane back 60.
Sessegnon was in acres of space. That was my worry there. We got a bit dragged across. And it comes again because there's too much space in the middle in a transition. Andy Robertson really well. Look at that. Trent has to go in with the Dele Alli's run. It leaves Sessegnon back post, but thankfully the cross was easy to, was well blocked by Robertson. And John O'Connor again here in the Discord says, like, I still feel we're susceptible to their breaking. You're right. That's the worry for Liverpool. There's always some risk, and that's where it comes from as Spurs play their corner short.
Oh, what a tackle that is from Naby.
Naby wins the ball twice.
No. Well in, Matip. He got the ball. Yes, and it's a Liverpool counter-attack, maybe. No. Salah, no.
Spurs were screaming for a penalty off that Matip challenge. I haven't seen a replay yet.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if he pushed him in the back, apparently. In the stadium.
Yeah, you can do that. Anyway, Liverpool, can we counter? It's a bit slow.
Okay, it's really slow. Yeah, it's like they're not waiting for VAR. We've got some interesting things about toast under cheese, from Matthew Barner. But cheese on toast needs HP brown sauce. Agree or disagree?
Disagree for me, man.
What are you putting on your cheese on toast?
Just to go. But
what do you mean nothing?
Just the cheese. Whoa. But grated cheese. I always use grated cheese rather than blocks of cheese.
That's acceptable, but like
no sauce.
No pepper. Not even like.
No.
A little bit of ground pepper. Yeah, Worcester sauce.
My missus loves it with the Worcester sauce. So
she does.
Before it gets melted.
In fact, I know.
Before it melts, she wants it caked in Worcester sauce. It's the only way she'll put it in her mouth is it's got Worcester sauce dripped all over it.
Oh, mate.
And she likes cheese on toast as well. We look at this replay from Harry Winks.
Yeah, he gets the ball.
It's a bit clumsy by Matthew.
Yeah, he gets the ball, it's fine. It's very fucking clumsy.
If we're not getting a penalty for our one, they're not getting one for that.
Oh, Matip
with the press on. Go on, big fella. Where's he going? Oh, he's got it! Go on, he's played it! Oh, it was wonderful by Matip. A little slide rule ball, but it just wasn't quite good enough. And now he's got to get his arse back into gear. Milner comes over on the cover, trying to hold Dele Alli up. Liverpool are out of shape.
Sessegnon again. Trent's not got on with him.
Lovely, brilliant.
There's 2 reasons I wanted that to go in. First of all, because of Matip and his amazing work. And secondly, because you talking about Claire might have made it into the social clip of that.
Into the clip. Yeah, she doesn't watch, it's fine. But I thought Matip could have shot there, rather than play that pass. I mean, I don't know how the result would have been, but it would have been fun to see.
Mate, but he could have, but it was left-footed because he played it back on himself, didn't he? He's just brilliant. Matip is just fucking brilliant, and he's so underrated. He's just unbelievable, mate. And the fact is, he pressed that ball, he wins that ball, he drives in, takes on 2 men, plays a slide roll pass. If Diogo Jota had shot first time, he might be 2-1 up here.
Yeah, you're right, mate. Absolutely. It looks ungainly when Matip does it, but it's highly effective and he knows what he's doing. He just looks a bit unorthodox because he just looks unorthodox in everything he does. He's a strange looking fella, isn't he? In the nicest possible way. Yeah. He's just gangly, he's all arms and legs and he talks funny. He has a ball, what a ball. Tottenham are in. They're going to score.
He saved it!
Save!
How's he saved it?
Yes, Ali!
Best in the world.
Oh, giving up hope there, Chris. Yeah, I'd given up hope.
I was resigned to us being 2-1.
Oh, Alisson, you absolute world-class
Too
goalkeeper.
Easy again, though.
Oh, that's unbelievable. Wow. Oh, my God. Liverpool, come on! What's that? It's a fucking 5-yard pass!
Come on, lads. You got it.
They're in again.
Oh, my God, mate. This is fucking ridiculous.
Cross comes in. Matip
well done, Matip.
I'd love
it's far too easy and there's far too much fucking space here. Let's see it back now. It's just a fucking long ball.
It might have been off.
He's not. I think he's on.
Dele Alli puts it on a play for Kane, who just goes a little dink. It's just strange. It isn't the best ball ever from
No, but
Ali, but Kane goes to the little dink and Ali's just massive, just spreads himself like a giant that he is. Wow, got away one again. All about Nat in the Discord, we're living dangerously. I think I tend to agree.
No shit.
I thought we'd started the half well, but we again, the chances are there for those two.
Mate.
Well,
Dele Alli's not on Alisson anymore, so that bodes well, maybe.
We'll just find out how it goes. They're going to need a post this time for the flick on. It's gone right across the box. It's over the bar.
Missed it again, Kane. It's Kane, 3 yards out. It's a tough one because it comes at him so fastly, but he expects to score that, yeah?
Yeah, and I'd expect one of our players. It bounces right in the middle of our goal. Oh, no, it doesn't. It's a flick off Sadio Mane's foot. It's a lazy leg by Mane.
Well, he has to do something. Yeah, he doesn't know what's behind him.
Oh, do you know that hard that, from Kane? I think he should score, really. Get away with one again, but like you say, I think...
on target, and Alisson saves that.
Yeah, look, he might
if he goes under the bar...
He looks like he's in a position.
What would that be in your cheese on toast thing?
So, Ali on the bar? Ali on the bar. But, mate, I hate to say it because I don't like digging people out a lot, but I think I'll be trying to get Talon Horn off this pitch.
Yeah, no, mate, I agree, but...
I mean, I don't know what the option is. Is it Milner in the 6?
I'm not sure Milner in the 6, man. I'm not sure Milner in the 6 is the right thing either. Like, it's tough now. We're hamstrung here, aren't we? Because obviously we've got our midfielders out and stuff. But I think we could do with a little bit more endeavour in the middle. Like, maybe you put Milner in there and maybe you go...
Oh, can you just run around a bit more, maybe?
That's
a poor header from Matip, though. Come on, Reds. We're doing no favours for ourselves. We've got a weak midfield. Try and help them out a bit. You can't just be being sloppy. As Dele Alli just runs past 2 of our lads like they're not there. But yeah, the third one gets him. And in fact, it was Keita went back after giving it away and got it. Go on, Mo.
Go on.
Hey! Fuck's sake. Easy yellow.
Another yellow card there. Great chat message here from Mike Messi. Shows just how much we miss Hendo when he's not on. Midfield is nowhere near as intense when he's not barking at them. It's a fucking great point, that, isn't he? Because Hendo is the loudest footballer I've ever watched play.
Yeah, right. Again, I think you're right. I think he and the tempo he sets, but also, mate, I think Fabinho is one we're missing. We see him. It's Roberto Firmino who's stripped off first. It'll be interesting to see.
Could it be 4-2-3-1? Are we just saying it's a straight swap?
I mean, they could get Bobby on and like you say, they could take Morton off and ask Keita and Milner to play as a 2 and have Bobby running around in front of them is an option.
Keita used to do that at RB Leipzig quite often. We know Milner can do that.
Yes, because I can't see him taking any of the front three after. But again, who knows? I feel sorry for Tyler Morton, but I think I'll be trying to get him off. And it's not all his fault, by the way. It's mate doing no favours. But
Matip just give the ball away then.
It is now, yeah. He's done well there, but yeah, the way we're playing is doing this kid no favours whatsoever. I like Tyler Morton. I think he's a very good player, but hopefully, again, fingers crossed I'm wrong, and hopefully he can turn it around if he does stay on areas now. But yeah, it looks like we need a bit more.
He's had no help. You can't.
No, I think we just need a bit more physicality in there. Maybe I think he looks like he's easily bundled off it.
I think they've surprised us with how they've set up as well. I don't think we expected to see 2 up top. They've gone with the Kane holding up and Son running in behind. Yeah. Maybe they did expect it, but we've not done well with it. He hasn't had a fucking sniff, Salah.
It's a bit flurried, but Tottenham just about get it away.
He hasn't had a sniff, has he, Salah? It's the first time in a long time, really.
Not a lot, but this is what Liverpool need to do, mate. Like, win it back and go again, you know what I mean? Like, when we let them get set, it's too easy for them, as Ndombele fouls Sadio, and it's going to be a free kick to the Reds over on our left. Yeah,
substitute. Yeah, number 80, Tyler Morton comes off, Bobby Firmino comes on. I think they are going into a 4-2-3-1.
Yeah, I don't think it's a surprise, like I say. It's that he was the change. Again, I don't think it's been the best night for the poor kids.
No, that's a fucking tough ask because it's a very good Spurs side, a very experienced Spurs side, and he's not. I don't think he's been the worst player on the pitch.
Listen, I think he targets them. I think Liverpool haven't helped him. I think your number 6's job is made easier when you use the ball better, and you ask him to run around everywhere, and we haven't done that. Absolutely. But I think it was the right call. I think Jurgen understood that as well. He needed, not only for us, but also to protect the kid himself, and I think it was the right call.
Absolutely.
And like I say, we're talking 4-2-3-1. You've got to presume Bobby Firmino's going to play that number 10 role. Or, to be fair, Jota could do it. They're both capable of doing it.
Hey, listen, fucking Mane could,
Anyway, here comes the cross.
Oh, Matip nearly gets on the end of the cross. Salah's taking it down in the penalty area.
Milner's going to strike one. Blocked. Oh, can we win the second ball? Son chases with Robertson. No, but press him in there. No foul. Do not foul him. Don't foul him. There we go. Well played, Robbo. throw in for lead.
Well in, Robbo. 60 minutes gone. 30 to go.
Oh, clever
1-1.
Clever throw in by
London
Robertson.
Stadium? No, Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
Yeah.
London's West Ham's. Corner to Liverpool. Manchester City 4 points clear as it stands. 3 points clear, I suppose, as it stands. The points actually don't get handed out until the end of the game. I would like to reiterate, though. It is a massive 30 minutes for this Liverpool side.
It is, mate. Like I'm seeing in the chat here, Ryan says that was one of the worst league debuts I've ever seen at the club. From what I think that's a bit harsh.
I don't think that's his league debut.
And I don't think it was the debut. But other than that, I think it's fine. That's the rubbish.
Terrible ball.
Oh, my
on the edge.
ball is though. No.
Handball.
Everything about that from the Reds was dog shit.
Oh, well then, Keita. Keep going. Unlucky. And nice.
Just give him a little kick on the back for the good minute. So the horrendous corner. Naby's shot was horrendous. He puts a bit of pressure on Ndombele. But yeah, I think it was right call. I'll be interested to see how this pans out. He's telling someone to get in the 6. I'm not sure who that is. Is it Kante?
Naby, yeah. Well, Naby sprinted, didn't he?
Get back, you dickhead.
Someone, we need a 6! God.
Basically, well, there's 2 of them in the 6, isn't it? We're playing 2 6s now. As Trent chips it over. Oh, lovely stuff.
Oh, he's fucking taken out.
Taken out, ref. By Sessegnon.
Yeah. Joshua Lowe, been member for 8 months as a first teamer. Says Bobby loves a cheeky win against Spurs. You'll never walk alone. Indeed, he does. We need likes. We need likes on this video. How many likes have we got right now? I hear you ask. 906 for a Liverpool winner. We need 1,500 for another goal. We need another 94 likes. We get to 1,000 likes. We get another goal. For Liverpool win, we need to get to 1,500 likes, and it really does help us. So please just click that like button for the algorithm.
Get those likes up. We need those. Looking at the possessions, yeah, look at that. Liverpool lost the ball, but Tottenham carrying a threat. I think it's fair to say. Just about half an hour left. There's another long ball. He's offside.
Both of them were. The other fella coming back was as well.
And there's another one. What's he give here now? Foul. I don't know what that was about. Who are they bringing on here? Is it Ollie Skip, is it?
I don't know. He looks like a regen on fucking footy manager.
It's Ollie Skip.
He's got no fucking features whatsoever. I could not distinguish him from 5
by
other
Kane.
lads.
Liverpool wake up. Well done. Son was offside, so he tried to play through on the right-hand side. I think that was to Sessegnon.
Have you still got the Portuguese players up on your
No, I don't.
You could play that game.
No, I don't. It was
a shame.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to do that anyway.
Right. Let's not talk about it here.
It's all good. But anyway, yeah, what's that?
Oh, we got 1,148 likes, right? We need another 344 because it's now gone up to 1,156.
It's Ndombele going off and they're bringing Skip on. I thought it'd have been Winks for Skip because they're very similar players. He's basically gone for two possession players in the middle of the pitch.
Yeah, well, he's probably thinking this is a good point against Liverpool. After a couple of weeks without football. I was wondering this, and I meant to mention it earlier on in the game. I wondered whether they'd tire because of the lack of training.
Oh, they manage it pretty much. It's not ideal. Like we've had lads who we have to close the training ground. Like it's far from ideal for them. So yeah, I think it's certainly a factor, and see if Liverpool can take advantage down the line. But yeah, nice to see Ndombele going off for us in terms of like a hype point of view. We've talked before about how tall he is, but Ollie Skip's had a relatively good season by all accounts. He had a good year with Norwich, didn't he? And he's come back to them. Him and Winks are very similar, so it looks like it's more. Yeah, it's Ali's going to stay out here on this. Their left, our right. As Jota is taken out, surely no.
Jota much deeper than the others, though. That's the interesting thing from that. Bobby in the right-hand side position, Salah in the 9.
Is Jota playing? Yeah, it's hard when in transition to know where the positions are. But yeah, it looks like.
Oh no,
I think
Firmino's
Jota
gone back to the 9.
I think, look.
Jota's in the midfield.
As it stands now, Jota's playing centre mid. Yeah. Yes, he's playing effective.
Does that mean that he's
Keita's playing 6?
Does that mean that...
I don't know what this is.
You know what I think that means? Jota's getting pulled off for Minamino was the next sub.
Or Ox. Is Jota now putting the press on?
Yeah, or Ox, you're right.
And Tottenham failed to...
Well, that's interesting. Give them a problem they've not had. Give them a fucking terrier in the middle of the park.
Yeah, it looks very fluid though, because he's very high up the pitch again. Excuse me.
64 minutes gone. Liverpool 1, Tottenham Hotspur 1.
I'd say 25 minutes for the Reds to see what we can get out of this.
I need a cracking little run then. Come on, Liverpool Football Club! this would be massive with everything that's going on in this fucking world right now, and with everything that's going on with this squad. This could be a huge 3 points.
Yeah, for sure, mate.
This is one of those ones that breaks the spirit of City, I think.
If you can get there for sure. As Liverpool look to attack with Mane, what's that?
That's unlucky,
you
know.
Oh, Bobby's going to try and make something out of it, but it wasn't there. Dyer shepherds it out. Steve Riley said it's your fault because we swapped seats.
I sit here quite often.
Sorry, Steve.
It's your fault for looking at me differently. Tottenham have the ball. Mo Salah is in the 9 as it stands now. I don't know what's going on with Liverpool's formation.
Yeah, we'll check that in a second. It's Jota's. There's acres of space for Sessegnon, but he can't find him. Is that a foul? No, he's going to play on. Mane got injured making the foul there, though. Or the tackle.
Oh, well in.
He's done well to
Mane's
his back.
got it.
And, good ball. Jota in the centre mid. So Trent.
Come on.
Go on,
central,
Trent's playing centre mid now, like he often does. Go on, the Reds attacking down the left. Bobby's drifted over there.
Trent, 35 yards from goal. Central.
Shite. Foul him. Just foul him. Oh, see, that's where you got to give a foul away if you're Matip, because now they're away on the break. Can you win the ball back? There we go. Surely
James Milner
Milner's going to get that.
brilliantly.
Can we have a song,
Takes the
Chris?
ball, takes the man.
Absolutely.
What are we going to go with? Show them the way to go home?
It's too early.
Let's give him Paul Scholes and Tommy. That'll go on for a while. Terrible at remembering the songs. There you go. Enjoy it.
I'm seeing more of the ball now, by the way. Oh. Harry
Kane running into the box.
Cross comes in.
Oh, well
Konate
done,
slides
Konate.
and
Throwing.
Yeah, give it a throw.
Oi. Come on, Liverpool.
It's a throw into Tottenham over on our right back area. Their left wing. Sessionon's going to take it.
Judge Liverpool, Leo asking in the comments, is Lord Divock on the bench? No.
Knee injury.
We've got Kelleher. Firmino's just come on the pitch. Joe Gomez, Ox, Minamino, Chimikas, Kai Gordon, Nico Williams and Jarrell Quansah on the bench.
Jarrell Quansah could be a surprising debut.
That would be a very surprising debut for the classy centre-half.
Tottenham trying to get the same.
He plays for Liverpool's under-18s, doesn't he? Yeah. I'm not sure you can describe any 17-year-old lad as classy.
Yeah, why not?
Like you can, dirty would probably have been more like the 17-year-old lads that I knew.
You're comparing yourself to you're projecting. Excuse me.
Well, all right then. I didn't know you at 17. Were you closer to dirty bastards or classy?
Yeah, fair enough.
And you still are.
Dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah, and smell the link Africa then as well. Oh, chance for Tottenham. He's in. Dele Alli's in.
No. Trent. No. Dele Alli wanted a push in the back, but I'll tell you this, Steve. We were talking earlier and we went fucking mental about it. Oh. I don't think there was enough there.
Yeah, we'll have a look in a minute for sure. They were screaming for it.
I think he put his hands on his back but doesn't extend the arm.
Joe Matip was furious at him for calling a diver, but yeah, Dele Alli hasn't complained, has he? That's always that sometimes gives it away. Just miscontrolled it. But again, another one long ball over the top. Liverpool trying to get on the counter with Jota, is it? Cross comes in. Salah!
Oh, it's a great save.
Still again! Yes! Yes! And yes!
Get in there, lads! Trent Alexander-Arnold to Robertson. They've got men down, they're complaining. There's all kinds of shit going on. As it stands, Liverpool have scored and gone 2-1 up. There was a chance for Mo Salah. Don't know what the referee's doing. It looks like he has not done anything. Looks like he's moving the players on. They're all moving forwards. That means they're going to the halfway line as I see it.
They're asking for the penalty on Dele Alli. No. I don't think they're going to get that overturned.
They're not getting that overturned.
And then I don't know what they're complaining for at the other end. Let's see.
As I said to you right then, he puts his hand on his back but he doesn't extend it. He doesn't push him.
And then what are they asking for here then?
Fucking no goal. Probably an offside.
So let's see. Jota's cross comes in. It's whether it hits Mo Salah on the arm, I suppose. And is Robertson offside? I think they're the two questions they're asking.
I don't think he's offside. I think the goalkeeper and the centre-back is there.
Oh, it does.
Oh, God, no. Surely not.
There's
been too much gone on since then. There's been too much gone on. Surely, God, to God, no.
It does hit Mo Salah on the arm.
After his face. after his head.
Yeah, straight. But then
I know the rule is
and
if
then
he
it's a
touches an
goalie
arm in the
kick,
build-up to the
there's a lot
goal.
going on here. It's whether it counts at the next phase, this, and then it's if Robertson's onside.
Robertson's onside. There's a centre half, I think, and the goalkeeper there.
He's hurt himself, whatever. He's on the floor at the minute.
I think he's onside. I'd be surprised if he pulled it back for handball there. I'm not even sure VAR are looking at this.
I've got no idea what's going on.
Have we seen the VAR symbols? They're saying look for a handball.
Yeah.
I don't think VAR's looking at this yet.
It's taken ages.
Because there's a man on the floor still, remember? So we might be waiting for the injury.
Yeah.
We just don't know
Yeah, but
right
usually
now.
if there's been a check, he'd be putting at the pitch.
Yeah, exactly. But they're
He's
not.
saying checked. It's been checked, I think he's saying. He's saying everything's been checked. It looks like it.
The crowd are booing. I can hear booing.
They're
Can't
asking
hear
for
anything
handball.
else.
Yeah, Conte's asking for handball as well. I don't know if it's because it moves on to the next phase of play. I don't know.
Oh, God, please, yes. Where's the ref going? Is he just taking it? Yeah.
Goal.
Yes! Yes!
Goal stands. Liverpool 2-1 up.
In your fucking face. Andy Robertson.
Oh, no!
No! Yes,
Ali! Wake the fuck up, Liverpool now! How can a lad, a second off kick-off, be running through on our goal, Chris? What's going
I've got
on?
no fucking idea. But we could really do with stopping giving the ball away and maybe wake it up. Just a little bit, you know what I mean? Fucking hell, boys. Andy Robertson's song, thank you very much, everybody. He just smashes it back into the fucking area, doesn't he? And Robbo's there. Brilliant ball, you're absolutely right. Cater does well again. I'm not sure we've looked any better for subbing Tyler Morton off, but we've scored a goal. And Tottenham, Gamayero. Is he giving that a foul?
He's giving something to them.
Is he going to book Diogo Jota for that?
He's giving them something, I'm not sure what it is.
Are we saying that Jota's playing centre mid? Are we happy with that? It looks like that to me.
That's what's happening, I don't know if I'm happy with it. That's what's happening, yeah. But yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know the rule for handball anymore. I don't know. Because it's a new phase of play, it doesn't count, I don't know. And it was accidental, as Naby Keita's block goes up in the air, Matip heads clear.
Well done. You've got a bit of time to knock that over to Salah if you need to. You can't.
Big whack of foot. I think now is where, if you're looking at a sub, I think Jota might be off for Ox. If you want to get an actual midfielder in midfield.
Yeah, potentially. I know this is just fucking stupid, right? But I've had this sort of nagging thing all the way through of Joe Gomez.
And five back?
No, Matip used to be a fucking 6, didn't he?
That's not going to happen. He's not
I know. But when you've just played Tyler Morton there and you're wondering about putting another attacker mid on,
yeah,
maybe he's not your DM. Maybe it is your 5 at the back. I don't know.
It's Naby Keita's playing number 6 now. I can tell you that. That's what's happening.
Yeah.
You're moving I don't know, when you start spinning it round again and again and you're asking someone to do another job and you're asking Keita to go somewhere else, it's like... And their Keita is...
Look at them. Son's through there. Alisson's on it.
No, he's missed it!
First thing he's done wrong all game.
He's done so much good sweeping and he's missed that one.
How's he fucking done that? Has it just gone under his legs? Has it bobbled through him? He's just gifted a goal to Son and it was, fucks.
It starts with Naby Keita running out of position, gets bypassed. The ball goes through into the middle, he looks like he's onside. Alisson looks like he's going to clean that up and he just misses it.
Goes through his legs.
He's been brilliant all game as well. He's made some amazing saves. It's a great run by Son.
Sit his knees.
I don't know how Alisson misses that. I don't know.
I think it bounces off his knees.
Yeah, it just makes no sense, that.
Fuck's sake.
I don't understand how that's not been saved by the goalie.
Wow, 15 minutes ago. Tottenham Hotspur 2, Liverpool 2. Okay, now.
He's been brilliant as well, hasn't he?
He's been superb.
He's kept us in the game.
He's been our man of the match. He's been our man of the match.
He's done exactly that a few times. Oh, no. Robbo has just absolutely wellied into someone.
What's happened? He's got a yellow card out, though. He's got a yellow card out.
Andy Robertson kicked Emerson. and then Sanchez got involved there. That goal all starts though. So about Naby Keita playing number 6, he just runs completely out of position. He goes for the press, and it just isn't there.
Oh fucking hell, mate! This has changed now, hasn't it? Big time.
Scotty T says in the Discord chat, Alisson's been class all game as well, and you're right, he has. Let's have a look at
Oh,
Robertson. It's a
kick.
Yeah, it's a bad challenge. I'm not surprised he didn't react well to that.
It's nothing but, it's not malicious. He tries to kick the ball.
It's aggressive.
It's fucking aggressive, I'll say that, yeah. DJ Phoenix back in with another fiver. Thanks, mate. Oh, yeah, it's aggressive. Good luck, lads. Never give up, lads.
I'm not surprised the Tottenham fans didn't react to
They've
that.
got a bit of school ground there, haven't they? You go behind his legs, I'll push you over him. He fucking kicked the ball.
It wasn't
I can't believe this is too
Oh, VAR. He's going to send them off.
Yeah, he might,
You don't get called to the screen unless he's going to send them off, do you?
No, not when you've given a yellow. He's given a yellow card, so it's not like he's fucking missed it. They're looking at that as dangerous play, aren't they?
Yeah, he's going to send them off.
He's trying to kick the ball.
I'm not sure it's a red card, that, mate.
He's trying to kick the ball. But now I'm starting to think that he's going to send them off.
Well, you very rarely go to the screen and then not do it, do
He's
they?
trying to kick the ball.
I think he's going for the ball. I don't know if would you call that clear and obvious red card error? Given what's happened in this game, Chris, can you say that he's obviously...
Oh, fuck's sake.
Yeah,
he's
off.
gone to his pocket. No yellow card, here's your red.
I don't believe that.
That's a fucking... Look. If it's about how hard you're trying to fucking do it, excessive force and stuff like that, sounds, look, fine. But there's got to be fucking consistency across the game.
If that's a red card, why isn't Harry Kane sent a red card?
Well, I've no idea. This is the whole point, isn't it, Steve? This is exactly what you're saying. It's bullshit, mate. Because there's got to be consistency across the game. That's not consistent with the decisions that we've seen.
I agree. What I would say for Robertson, it's not clever.
No, it's not. It's,
I know he's
lost the ball.
His head's gone a little bit. I don't know why I don't know why it's been deemed a clear and obvious error.
I don't think it has to be for a red card. I think
Robertson's quite flabbergasted about it, he doesn't.
Yeah, but I think, Steve, for that, I think it's just if it's serious foul play. I don't think it has to be a clear and obvious error for that.
Liverpool aren't, well, what does this mean for our team now? That Milner has to go left back.
Gomez is going to come on.
God, I don't know what we're going to do here. Now, listen, mate,
you can't take Milner out of midfield, surely.
I don't know what we're going to do, but Andy Robertson's taking as long as he can so Liverpool can try and sort themselves out.
You don't want to be taking Milner out of the middle of the park.
No. I'm not sure why he sent him off. It's not. It's a bit. Robertson's got a bit lost his head though, and you know, he's gone from goal scorer to red carded. 12 minutes to go now. I mean, it's like Liverpool just need to try and hold on now.
Yeah, we really, really fucking do. You know what? This might change the story of the game in a way.
Well, it might do, but it might be not for good for us at the minute. You never know.
No, but like they've counter-attacked us. They can't counter-attack us now. You know, they might go on and beat us, but we might get an opportunity on the counter at the other end. I mean, they're bringing Lucas Moura on. That's not good. Not for us,
rightly so. By the way, it's a clever decision for them.
I'm really interested to see what Klopp's about to do here. That's painful.
Is that a 3-game suspension as well, is it, for serious foul play?
Yeah, it should be.
Maybe.
Straight red. I mean, I know we got a yellow first, but he was in that.
Anyway, yeah. Well, listen, Liverpool, I've got a point before the game wasn't the greatest, but now you've got to just hold on to it, haven't you, and just try and get that gap, keep it at 3 points.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. Like again, why isn't Kane sent off if Robertson is? That's what I don't get. It was aggressive, but Robertson, to be fair, it is.
Oh, fuck off! There's a shoulder. It's just a little shoulder. Milner has gone into left back at the moment, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh no, that ball over the top from the free kick again. Third time.
Wake up, lads. Milner doing his left back duties, yeah.
Third time, the same fucking ball from the same fucking free kick. Well, in Jota. Oh, he's gone in hard, tried to kick the ball out of play. Difference was he got the ball.
fuck's sake.
You know what? I'll tell you. Ask me the question of why fucking Robertson gets sent off and Kane doesn't. One's English, one's Scottish.
It's hard to argue. Man. But yeah, it's Dele Alli goes off and it's Lucas Moura comes on. You obviously when you want to stretch a game, he's as good as anyone to try and stretch the game, isn't he? Possessions already. I'm looking at the info goal stats here now. Possessions already 50-50, and I'm guessing it's going to be even more in Tottenham's favour now, like you mentioned before.
I'd be
that's the
getting
second
Salah
half
in the
stats.
9 now and looking for that counter and that ball over the top.
I think that's what you have to. I think it's effectively a 4-2-3.
Oh, Costas is coming on. Oh, I didn't even fucking remember Costas was there. Fucking what an idiot I am.
No, but it was.
I shouted Joe Gomez before. I meant fucking.
It was just in the meantime, wasn't it? I suppose. Yeah, they're going to take Sadio Mane off.
That's a shame. He's not done as much second half as first half, has he? But
listen, you got to. We're seeing a replay of the Kane not red card now on Robertson. So
there you go. I think
they're talking.
They must be talking about consistency, Steve.
Yeah. Why is one a red and one's a yellow? Sorry. Yeah, I don't know.
It's got to be consistency. That's why that's why they're bringing that up.
Yeah, for sure. And Sadio was the one who's taken off, so Liverpool can get back to the back four.
I'm surprised about the Sadio one.
It's a 4-4-1, Chris. Bobby's gone left wing, Jota's gone right wing, and Mo Salah's up front on his own. 4-4-1.
And they're still playing the same, aren't they? They've put Lucas Moura in the middle of the park and they've still got Kane and Son. Well, why change it? I suppose it's been working.
Yeah, well, they're going to ask him to try and get chalk on his boots, aren't they, really? They're going to try and stretch it. I'm surprised it's Firmino left with you then again. I suppose he's defensively stronger, I suppose, but here goes the Son run again. He's offside, surely, but they're going to go for that ball over Trent, and it was on. Go on, Diogo. Go on! Oh, he slips. Jota looked like he was going to try and get Mo Salah away and just slipped. And you got to get back into shape. That's the problem here. It's going to be a long 8 minutes, this man. Good ball.
Well done.
Good tackle by Matip.
Right.
We just haven't got outball at the moment, have we?
No, and they're not pushing up either, are they? So.
What are we doing?
Joel. Well done, Jimmy Milner, lad.
Poor by Matip.
Oh, but for an Alisson mistake, it was still 2-1 here.
Yeah, got 10 men on the pitch maybe as well. It's just sliding doors moment.
That's mad, that, isn't it? Like, he's been so good. He's
Yeah,
been
man.
our man of the match.
He was up to that point. You can't say that now, can you? Kieran says this was a difficult game before the red, but 12 versus 10 is unfair. It's starting to feel like that way, isn't it? As Kane goes through, he's on against Konate. Kane's going to try and play a pass off. Liverpool have done all right to hold him up, but it's going to come across the goal now. And it's thankfully behind all the Spurs attackers. He's on past
Lucas Moura was too fast then. If he
But
was
you're-
slower, he'd have fucking got that.
Not one of them hung back as Naby Keita. Clever. Wins a foul.
That
Hold
is
his
smart,
face.
isn't
Yeah,
it?
take a minute.
Little bit of time.
Take the sting out of it. Sessegnon has a little word at him. Naby saying he got elbowed in the head.
He got up all right though, didn't he?
He's put Keita now.
Yeah, I mean, he was.
For arguing with the ref.
Well, I think it was for play acting a little bit here. Look, I don't know whether he gets hit in the head face, but
He does.
he does. But it's the way he goes down, holding his head, rolling around, then bounces up to have a shout at him.
He must be shouting at the ref or something. That's going
Yeah,
on.
maybe. Oh dear.
Keita gets carded. It says Scotty T for being fouled. It only feels that way, doesn't it?
83 minutes gone, 50 seconds now.
Come on, Reds. Got to be careful of this counter. We are still playing a very high line. Go
Joel.
on, Joel. Oh, where's he going?
Forwards. He's
He's got
amazing.
to get back now then. I'm sure now's the time.
Yeah, well in Konate, the right thing to do. Oh, take him out, yellow card. Shit.
They're going to play on.
The
don't
play
they?
on. Son's in again. Well
Milner
done, Jimmy
stops
Milner.
Brilliant by Milner. Now Konate's going to take the yellow for that. Had to stop the game.
Should have been in the 6-all game, Milner. Looking at this last 5 minutes.
Yeah, potentially. It's been a bit of a horror show. Easy for me to say.
He's been there 2 or 3 times in the last 10 minutes, hasn't he, Milner?
I just can't get my head around that red card. Like, if that's a red, why isn't the Kane one? That's what I'm going to say.
We can still seek a win here, boys.
You never know. You never know. We've got to just keep this back door closed. Here come Tottenham again on the attack now. Look, we've got a lot of men back.
Salah's
Everyone's back. In fact,
Salah's
the whole team are back.
Go on, fuck up. Can't be good. Be lucky.
What's that runner? There goes set. There we go. Sessegnon's passes. Oh no, he's in.
They're so lucky. They were as well. They got so lucky because that pass wasn't meant for him.
And then Konate.
And then how does Konate put that over the bar? I'll never know. But look, this isn't for him.
No.
And he's just lucky, and he's
offside anyway, I think.
It's close.
I think he would have been offside. I think he was
Konate does brilliantly regardless, doesn't he?
It's Ben Davies tries to put it across the box. Konate ends up cutting it over his own crossbar. I think he might have been an offside there, but yeah.
You know when I was saying if you can't be good, be lucky, I meant Liverpool, not fucking Spurs.
Yeah, it's the short corner. There they come again. Son's running into our box.
I don't like it.
Shimaka's did well there, actually.
That's a goal kick.
Yeah, he's giving a goal kick, yeah, you're right. Take your time, Ali. Slow it down. Listen, before the game, a point I think was a bit disappointing, but now, given the circumstances and that we're playing against 12, you might want to take it as they bring things regular
10 against 12, is that what you're saying now?
Yeah. Well, listen, that was a joke. Why doesn't VAR ask him to go to the monitor for the Kane one?
He's English. Stupid.
But yeah, listen, mate, I can't put it all on the referee because, like I say, the goal comes from silly mistakes by our lads as well.
Yeah.
They're
Trent.
equalizer.
Hopeless
Come
ball.
on, fuck up. Bollocks. It's a throw
There
in
you
for the
go.
Reds anyway.
Come on, get down the pitch a little bit. Not too far though.
Yeah, we're going to slow. You'd think we're going to slow this down, wouldn't you? No, I say that. Shimaka's looking to take it quick. I think James Milner just had a little word there, then he said, like, you know what, we just need to be sensible here.
Manage this fucking game till the end now. Oh, come on, Liverpool Football Club.
Can we just
Someone do something mental and brilliant. And Matip, I'm looking at you.
giving the ball away far too easily again?
Well done, lads.
Jota with the shoulder
Well
barge.
done, lads.
Go on.
Well done. Keep going, Jota. On the edge of the area, beats one man. He's in the area of tangle of legs, and he's given the free kick against Jota. If anything,
Yeah,
nothing.
I think it was.
And prior £2 super chat is absolutely bang on, Steve. Joke of a ref, disgrace.
It is. No, I'm listen. I hate blaming refs for everything because it's too easy. And listen, Liverpool haven't helped themselves, but it's a lack. I just don't see how one's are red and one's not. They're either both reds or they're both yellows. I mean, I don't see that much of difference. But listen, Robertson, it was a silly challenge. He got wound up and he did do the lad. He did boot him. You mentioned before Joey Gomez. Well, he's coming on now, Chris. Well, he will be next time the ball goes out.
Wow.
I wonder if they're going to just go 5 at the back and just try and hold on tight.
Yeah, it makes sense.
It's dangerous that though. You invite them on, don't you?
Yeah, but they're not pushing on anyway.
And who comes off? Oh, Trent's maybe?
Probably Salah or Jota.
Oh, don't fall. Yeah, Jota makes sense.
Oh no, that's
Jota's
sound.
too defensively. Oh, go on.
Oh, what a ball!
Can
Go
we do
on,
it?
go on, get into that space, Mo. Mo, just go for the ball over the top, Mo. Oh, there's another defender.
I think Liverpool are happy with the point here. They can get it now. That ball over the top you asked for, but it's too long. It's going to go through to Hugo Lloris.
Oh, mate.
2 minutes to go, plus any stoppage time. There will be a few. As that long ball over the top
as well.
again. Straight to... Oh,
Come on, Alisson. Get it this time.
Reguilon got the ball over. It was over Trent Edwards' pass. He was looking for Kane, but it wasn't quite there for him. I just hope Liverpool are clear in the plan. I think they all know what their plan is. If the plan is to hold on, then make sure they all know it. You know what I mean? If it's because you don't want. That's why you get people caught out of position and stuff. You're either holding on or you're trying to do something special with the ball. You can't be half an arse in it. You know what I mean?
What time was it he got sent off at? Do you know? How long were we holding on for?
So it was
Time, mate. 76 minutes.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was about, I
God.
said it was about 15. I was about to check.
Yeah.
Son scored 74, and then obviously the red card was around 76 minute.
Game changing couple of minutes, that, innit?
Yeah, just completely changed the whole complexion of the game. And we can't hold on here for a point in the end.
But they're still not showing any.
They don't want to press. They're just trying
No.
to. I don't know. It's strange. Here they come now though. Go on, Ali. Get rid, Ali. Get rid. It's not. Oh, I'm not sure. What are you doing? Got away with one.
Milner again. Well done. Look at that left. There you go. Get ahead of him, Bobby. Okay, 1-2, fine. Costas is gone. Maybe this is our one opportunity.
Come on, Liverpool.
Costas.
Come on, Liverpool.
10 yards from the byline. Plays it back to Firmino on the edge of the penalty area. Plays it inside to James Milner. Jota's made a nice nifty little run. It's gone straight through to the goalkeeper, and Lloris is up to the test of picking up a ball. Twat.
Long ball
That felt like that might have been it.
over Trent's head, and it's regular on a 6 great ball by Lloris. Fans and Tottenham are out. We still haven't been able to make this sub that we wanted to make, have we? The ball hasn't gone out. And there goes Tottenham on the break.
Milner's
and-
been fucking
Oh, watch
fantastic.
out! Oh, Matip gets it down. Yeah, he has Milner's, but he had a good game.
He's been brilliant, especially since we went 6 minutes of other time. Since we went down.
Just be careful there. Son's trying to get fouled by Konate in the box, trying to win a pen. Big foul as well.
Right, Tottenham have got it on the edge of the penalty area. Liverpool defending deep in.
Take it off him, Mo.
Oh God, they've just got that one extra man now who's just sat on the halfway line. They don't want a ball over the top to catch them out, do they?
It's not soft. They're just going to keep Eric Dyer back and let everyone else flow forward. Eddie come again. It's going to be a long 6 minutes, big fella.
Yeah, that really could be. Son looks happy. Well done.
Liverpool trying to get out.
Well done.
Firmino's as well. But where's the out ball? That's the point. It's got to be to the flanks and someone's got to chase it because that's just too straight from Milner. If it's going to go, it's got to go and go far.
Oh, Son, no.
Son's in the... It's too long for him. The out ball needs to be... That's the thing. If Mo Salah's your out ball, it's got to be diagonal to the corner flag. Yeah. And here comes Joe Gomez on for Diogo Jota.
Yeah. Makes sense if Salah's your out ball, doesn't it? Oh dear. Right.
See, Bobby could be a better out ball at times because he'll hold it up. You've got to get it to him, I suppose.
Yeah, it's just that's
and we're asking him to defend a bit as well, aren't we? But I wonder what this means. Are we going 5 at the back? What are we doing?
I think we're going 5 at the back.
He's putting Trent in midfield.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. That's cool.
3 at the back with Trent as like a wing back type thing. I think.
I'll tell you what, mate. Fucking, you could do better than just trying to give Trent. As your out ball now.
Yeah. You can get, it looks like it is. Look, Trent can't. It's like
it's 5 at the back.
It's wing backs, isn't it? As the long ball goes up towards Firmino, who battles well. But Tottenham winning because again the man advantage tells us there. But go on, Bobby.
Bobby, run it.
Go on, Bobby.
He's got it. He's got Chimikas on the overlap. He's got Salah inside. Uses Chimikas. Chimikas, edge of the penalty area. Chips to no one. Trent's there. Oh, Lucas Moura does brilliantly to cut it out.
Well,
Trent gets it though. Out for a Tottenham throw in. Ooh, I thought Naby had a chance at that one.
Get back into shape, Liverpool.
Bobby did brilliantly winning the ball back then, didn't he?
He did, yeah. Here come it. So you've got to be careful of run through. He's offside, surely.
Oh, God, look at Son in the middle, mate.
What save! I think he was offside.
What a save by Alisson again. He's offside, isn't he?
Yeah, Kane was off. It's a great save by Alisson, though, again, regardless. Yeah, he's off.
Just fucking put the flag up then, you dickheads. I hate that rule more than anything,
It's a great save with his leg by Alisson.
Doesn't fucking know, does he?
It's a great save by Alisson as well.
I know.
A wonderful save. He does the split.
He's just fucking unbelievable.
But he was offside. Can we have a tune, Chris? Try and G these lads up.
Let's go Ring of Fire.
Liverpool slowing it down with Alisson taking his time for the goal kick, like you said as well. Up towards Bobby. Can he win the header? He can. It's going to fall straight to the Tottenham shield. Oh! Get the press on, lads. Our ball! Yes! Liverpool win a throw in. Small mercies at this point. They'll take that. Hey, you dickhead, give us the ball.
We've got a nice little YNWA going on in the comments. Thank you, everybody. Sure the lads will appreciate it.
What are we going to do? What's the plan here? Liverpool with the throw in. Are they just trying to milk from Clark? What are they going to do? Well, they threw to Salah, so I'm guessing not. Milner's going to switch it to Alexander. It's a bad ball by Milner. Trent's under all kinds of pressure. Then has to go back to his goalie.
Jesus Christ, Liverpool. Come on. Just one something.
There we go.
What a ball! What a ball! Costas is through. Mo Salah's in. Oh, it's a great defending. Oh, my God.
Oh, that was the chance. What a pass by Alisson. Kostas Tsimikas was running free down the left, tries to square it for Salah, but I think it was Davinson Sanchez who got himself back on time.
It was unbelievable defending. Salah's got a beat on his man.
Oh.
Salah knows. Salah fucking knows.
Chance.
What a ball by Alisson.
Yeah, it was. I wonder if Tsimikas could just drive into the box with that rather than going early, but I don't know. But
a minute and a half left.
It's a wonderful thing, I suppose.
Tottenham 2.
Is he booking us?
Liverpool 2.
I think he just booked us for time wasting.
Yeah. I mean, it's ironic, really, the amount of times teams time against us, and that never fucking happens.
No. Bobby's trying to do some skills down in the corner flag and wins us another throw in. Can't time it. Now what you should do is get someone else to take this throw in and let them time waste it.
Yeah. Costas picks up a yellow card. Steve's right for time wasting.
Actually, he's going to throw it into Milner. No, he's throwing it to Bobby Firmino.
Yeah, it's great.
He's out muscled, I think. Ball goes long, but Matip's going to clear it.
Just 1 minute of the 6 added on to go.
Ali, just get rid, pal. There we go. Big kick forward by Alisson, straight to Tottenham.
Oh,
and Trent slipped as well, which doesn't help.
Are they going to go for this?
Yes, of course they are.
It's a big opportunity for them to get 3 points.
Kane's dropped very deep.
Oh, Kane's in the middle with Joe Gomez.
Oh no.
You can catch that, Alisson. Oh,
it's all going to be crazy. Trent's clearance.
He took his time, Milner, didn't he?
Just whacks her up the field. 30 seconds to go now.
Come on, Liverpool. Hold on.
Yeah, lads, just be careful now. Not on silly ball over the top. Kane's going to be in. Can Matip stop him? Kane's gone for the big lob to the back post. Alisson's going to catch that, you'd think. Catch it! Fucking hell, Ali. That bounce, but in the end doesn't. That probably is going to be full time, you would think.
I hope so. He's got 12 seconds, hasn't he, before he has to get rid of the ball. There was 10 left of the 6 minutes. There you go. Big kick. Game over. And whistle is going to the ref mouth. Yeah. That was a fucking hell of a game of football for the neutral, I reckon, mate.
It was, so yeah.
Jesus Christ. The final whistle. Here we are. Liverpool 2, Tottenham Hotspur 2. Loads of controversy, loads of talking points in that game, Steve. What are your general feelings, first and foremost?
That was just a roller coaster. Lots of good from Liverpool, lots of bad from Liverpool, and lots of ugly as well. Do we start with the ref? I'll have to start with the ref. I can't fathom why Andy Robertson's is a red card if Harry Kane's isn't. If you think Robertson's been excessive, I get it. I can understand why that's a red. But in the context of how that game was refereed, then why isn't Harry Kane sent off for a high boot on Robertson? He catches him on the shin and Robertson's in the air. I think it's important to mention that as well. So that's my first point of view. What I would say is that happens at 2-2. And their second goal was bad by us. We went 2-1 up, but probably a little bit against the run of play. Perhaps it came from a little bit out of nowhere, and then we just didn't manage that game well at all. Naby Keita gets caught rushing out to the number 6 position that he'd been put in. Maybe he shouldn't have, and we can talk on that as well later. But and then so it's a ball over, and then you expect your goalie has to clear that up, and he'd done it all day. By the way, he'd done it 3 or 4 times. And yet that one he just misses and he just puts it on a play for Son. It's so unfortunate because I thought Alisson was our best player most of the game. But it's not the first mistake he's made this season. That's the thing. It's becoming a little bit more regular now, which is unfortunate because he makes some world-class saves in that game. The tip around the post off Dele Alli is unreal. He has the one where he smothers Harry Kane when he looks certain to score. But then he does that, and ultimately that's what it's going to remember for, isn't it? It's not ideal, and it's one of those where it's disappointing. But after the red card, I think we either took a point. I think Liverpool took a point in the end. I think the manager and the subs he made kind of done that as well. It's hard to take that red card, but like I say, it was 2-2 at the time. It wasn't like we were 1-0 up, or and they come back and equalise because we had a man sent off. I think it's important to reference that our mistakes had put them in and got them to the 2-2. So in the end, given the chances they made, it's probably a fairish result. It just the refereeing and the red card for us and the non-red card just doesn't make it a little bit bitter.
Yeah, I think for me, like I look, I know Man City go on and absolutely hammer Newcastle earlier on in the afternoon, and Chelsea dropped more points against Wolves. There was an opportunity there to obviously pull away from Chelsea a little bit. The way that the game started, though, I didn't fancy us, to be perfectly honest with you. We were just too sloppy in possession. And I think we found this out last year, didn't we? Is when one area of the field goes down, there is a knock-on effect around the rest of the team. Yeah. Liverpool found it much harder to score goals when our centre-backs were out. And without an experienced midfield that play together week in, week out. And I said it like that because I know James Milner's experienced, but he hasn't had a lot of football this season, to be fair, and I trust him in every situation. But with Tyler Moore and Naby Keita, just coming back off an injury himself, Naby Keita, against the Tottenham side that are right up for this, they've not played for a couple of weeks. I know that was billed as a negative for them, and they've obviously had their problems. They're going to cause people issues. Like, don't think because they haven't been in the training ground that Conte's not been talking to them about how he wants them to play, and maybe doing classroom lessons and all that type of stuff. They look like a side that are a bit more on it, understand who they are a little bit more now with Antonio Conte as their manager. And they're going to give people a bloody nose, Tottenham Hotspur. Certainly if they play like that.
City got beat at their ground the first game of the season. Like, it's not the end of the world. Like, a draw at Spurs doesn't say you can't win the title because you drew at Spurs. That's nonsense, you know what I mean? It doesn't work like that. I think what happened to us there, mate, is that it kind of summed up us as a little bit with that first half in particular, that we score a goal because of our quality, but they have lots and lots of chances because of our poorness on the ball. So it was like a mix mash of a performance. Like 2 goals for them. I'm guessing we'll have a little look at the stats and stuff in it, but like the XG for them must have been much, much higher.
It was. But let me just finish what I was trying to get to is that like when it comes to it for Liverpool here with that midfield, it was fucking disjointed.
That was the,
like, and I'm looking at it going, well, we can't keep the ball, and that's why I don't think Salah gets into the game.
Yeah.
You know, for me, that was probably his least effective game for us this season.
Yeah.
Maybe going back into somewhere last season sometime, because we didn't give him the ball anywhere near enough, did we? And I don't think we were able to. That right-hand side, I know we say it's our major strength, but you can see when it's not there just how influential that right-hand side is.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say to you, is that their chances came, I think, because we were sloppy, and a lot of that was down to the midfield. And I thought James Milner overall had a good game, but there were times when he was the same. All the midfielders were giving the ball away. Matip was giving the ball away. Trent. I think their goal comes from Trent playing a horrendous pass. Like, I thought Spurs actually, again, I've got the stats here just to show like the big chances that Spurs had, and they're absolutely massive. By the way, there's big, massive wide circles for those who were listening in the middle of our box. You've got the one there, which is from Harry Kane, where you think that's one where Alisson saves it for him. We've got one off Son where he misses the slide across the box. We've got Harry Kane again, and one's the header and one's the pullback that Alisson does well, and then we have the Dele Alli chance.
We're looking at an XG of about 3 there from those chances, as I can see.
Yeah, exactly.
Have we got it on the other screen as well? Once you've looked at Liverpool's, and Jesus Christ,
the one big chance we have there is it's the goal because Andy Robertson in the middle of the box. Everything else is small little dots, and that's what I was saying. Is like Tottenham will be feeling there. Like, we probably should have won that game. We should have scored 3 or 4 goals quite easily, and my worry there for us is that a lot of that come through our lack of control at times, and that comes from midfield. I saw a super chat before that said there was and I think it was from Scott Hawks. He says £25 super chat, $25 super chat. Thanks, mate. He says there was a giant Fabinho-shaped hole for us, and there's a disgrace with the whistle for them. And I agree. You miss Fabinho. You miss the ability to sustain attacks, because he pens them in. He keeps you in there. He doesn't let them out. Tottenham found it easy to play one ball out space over the top, and it hurts us a lot.
You mentioned during comms, I think it was Konate on maybe Harry Kane or something like that, when they were trying to get out.
Done well, yeah.
Did well, but it was noticeable that that's not something our centre-halves ever normally do. When Fabinho's in there, Fabinho's that man. Yep. Fabinho's the person, not the centre-halves, which obviously if it's the centre-halves in a position where Fabinho normally is, there's a load more space in behind. But we mentioned it, look, I think, you know, when it comes down to it, the refereeing is inconsistent at best. I think that's what they were trying to say on Sky as well. You know, the Andy Robertson one, if you're going to say it's foul play, you're going to say it's foul play. I thought he was going for the ball, and it was just as much as 2 minutes later, Harry Winks knocks the ball out of play and tries to kick the ball just as hard. That's what people do when they're out in it. Like, and whereas Harry Kane had fucking left the floor, was diving in, studs up into Robertson's shin. I don't understand the fucking how one's red card and one's not, and I certainly don't understand how it's the one that got red carded that did get red carded, when if anything it should have been the Harry Kane one.
That's the frustration. I can see why he sent Robertson off. I don't really think it's a red, but it is reckless and it's dangerous from Robertson, and he's absolutely wellied the lad, and it's silly from Robertson. It's a mad moment. It's like a minute and a half, I think, after we just let a goal in. And I think his head has gone a little bit. It was very aggressive, and that's a perfect challenge. If you get the ball first, you won't get sent off for that, because he misses the ball. I kind of understand it. I can't fathom why Harry Kane wasn't sent off in the first half. I can't fathom why Jota's wasn't a penalty in the first half. Listen, they're saying Dele Alli's was a pen. Was it a handball for Salah as well in the goal? So there was contentious decisions for both sides. I get that. The thing with the Jota and the Alli one maybe even each other out, but the Kane Robertson ones don't, and that's the disappointment thing. Excuse me. I think in the end, to be honest, a draw is probably the fair result. I think both sides could say that. I don't think we deserve to win that game just because of how sloppy we were, and the chances and the chances that we let them have. I mean, they have 4 kicks between the sticks with no one in front of them. Kane's header, he probably should score that. It's a bit difficult. The Dele Alli one's a big chance. Alisson makes a world-class save to get it. He saves again from Kane when you'd expect to saw. Son's chance as well. I think they did more than enough, and I think that was the worry for me. The flip side is we get 2 very good goals, and we were denied the chance to go for a winner by a red card that I'm not convinced in how that game was refereed matched up to earlier decisions in that game.
No, I think you're absolutely right, mate. And I think, looking at the total XG there, if you can, we've got obviously Tottenham on about 2.8, something like that. Liverpool on about 1.55. It's okay, I can get it up on Understat here, mate. So on Understat, we've got Tottenham as 2.80, Liverpool as 1.55. And most of that will probably have been the Andy Robertson one there. Yeah, it absolutely is, which is a 0.88. So over half of ours. If you actually take a look at Liverpool's games all told, right, and we go back, 1.55 is the lowest XG we've had in the league, and I'm just scrolling through them now since West Ham. Obviously when we lost that game it was 1.46, so there you go. You have to go back quite a while for Liverpool's XG to be that low, which tells you more about how Liverpool struggled to create than anything else, doesn't it? And as it comes back to, sorry mate, it's from that sloppiness.
Yeah, and listen, mate, the fact is, we're without, we've got Fabinho, Henderson, Thiago, midfield trio, without what we call our best midfield. We lack control with the ball, we lack the aggression, the chance creation with the ball as well. It all felt a bit like that. But the flip side is, mate, I know, the elephant in the room is if the goalie doesn't make a mistake, you might win that game. You might get away with it, and it's a very resilient Liverpool performance in the end that you get away with one. And Alisson, he hasn't been infallible this season. No, he hasn't. He's made mistakes in a few games. He got away with a couple. Even this game, he gets away with a couple of dodgy kicks and stuff. There's the one where him and Trent get into a mix-up. Obviously, the West Ham game is the one people point at.
See, I balance it out. I think he's been better in a goalkeeping sense than previously, and he's made a few more mistakes. I think we've still probably net up just about on Alisson.
It's when it costs you the goal, and it's a bad one because
goalkeepers are going to cost goals. It's football, mate.
No, 100%. I agree, but it's one of those where we're talking about all these things that happen, and maybe if Alisson doesn't do that, these lads we get away with it. But I go back to the refereeing thing's a disappointment. It really is, and we've got loads of people talking in the comments and in the Discord saying, I agree with it. It wasn't great, but look at the chances Tottenham had. They had big chances. They could have won that game quite easily.
We could have gone in half time 4-1 down. And we didn't.
No,
So it's disappointing, but ultimately we'll walk away with that with a point, I think, and we should be quite pleased because it could have been a lot fucking worse for us. And with everything that's going on with the squad right now, it's tough to have to play a game of football with that many players missing, but the lads really have done quite well to walk away from Tottenham Hotspur with a point.
Yeah, listen.
I think we'll leave it there for this one. We'll be back very, very shortly, of course. I'll be back with the Redmen something or other, where we talk to fans.
Fan
reactions, is that what it's called? So they'll be back with the player rating very shortly, and then we'll be back for the instant match reaction over on Redmen Plus, where we'll dissect into this one for a lot more, probably 20 minutes or half an hour maybe on that one. So get over to Redmen Plus and get subscribed now. Don't forget you can get yourself involved if you sign up as a club legend with our advent calendar. Still got 5 days prizes to give away, one being a Kenny Dalglish signed shirt on the 25th. So yeah, absolutely fucking superb. Get onto that. We'll leave you with a little advertisement for that right now. Cheers.
Hey, what's happening? This Christmas, give the gift of incredible Liverpool content, documentaries, features, interviews, podcasts, and pre- and post-game analysis for all Liverpool's games this season with our 3-month gift card subscription to Redmen Plus. The cards are available right now on redmenmerch.com and will give you full access to every piece of content we make on a weekly basis and hundreds of hours of content available in our back catalogue, including the Hendo 10 documentary series, exploring the derelict Melwood, and instant match reactions and final words after every Liverpool Football Club game. Get involved now. Those gift cards are available on redmenmerch.com and give the gift of happiness and Liverpool Football Club this Christmas. Everyone, thanks so much for watching. If you want more from us, then please do consider joining Redmen Plus, our Liverpool streaming service, with extra shows, bonus features, interviews, and incredible documentaries like Netflix for Liverpool fans. We've got the club captain and the club legends here. If you join as a club legend, you get your name in this wonderful list here. Look at them wonderful legends.